million years opening already.
I was just warming up.
Touch you, Sakai.
Previously on Super Robot Wars Z2-1.
Noah!
Crow is here. He has a debt. He's trying to make ends meet, but the things are happening around him really quickly. Trying to deal with Celestial Being has proven to be sort of bad news, but good at the same time, because, like, they're terrorists, but at the same time, and they're treating him like a non, but...
That's fine. They're the terrorists that beat up the terrorists. No problem.
Yeah, but he's proven his worth. Also, there are other terrorists. Also, there are dimensional beasts running around.
Also, there are other terrorists.
The world's kind of messed up, right?
And Lelouch.
And Lelouch.
We haven't seen him yet.
Yes, we have.
We have him, but not like
He was in a cutscene.
But not like in gameplay.
It's still Lelouch.
Yeah.
We've seen Lelouch, we haven't seen
You cannot run from Lamperouge, no matter how hard you try.
Ready?
It's not like I'm trying to.
Look at this dude.
Hey, Ray. You'll remember these characters.
It's Corwin and Singer.
Yes, indeed.
Sonvolt?
It's
That's
Corwin
Singer,
and
Christian, but nice try.
Singer. Oh.
Stonvolt? Vulcan Skull?
Battery!
Assault and battery in my senses right now.
It's okay. Well, we gotta start at the beginning, right? You can't just shin and then get her without the shit and getting.
No, I want the normal getter.
The villain.
This really is the villain conference. Fucking Schneisel over here.
Yep, so this is actually the UN. This is actually the UN.
No, that's Brian, Mal, read.
The United Nations are getting a couple speeches about invasions of the Earth. Dr. Sao Tome is warning a bunch of people, being the UN, being, you know, hey, the Earth is going to get invaded by the invaders, and everyone is like saying, hey, you know, Sao Tome just wants more funding. On the other side, Stinger and Cohen are just like, yeah, we know all about invaders. They're like space creatures that are getting really big because of cosmic rays, and they came to the Earth aboard a meteor. They're few in number. There won't be any big problem.
How many of those members in the UN were Japanese?
I'm gonna say 0.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well then why were they talking in Japanese?
Japanese is now the new universal language.
Alright, and that's enough Christian for the stream. He's gonna go to bed now,
sorry.
guys, and I hope you enjoyed his time here.
Oh well. I did.
Yeah. This is an OC on the top here. Well, Shioni.
Oh.
Yep.
Gee, I
So-
never could have guessed.
So Dr. Sao Tome is not actually at UNHQ. He got put in a separate room, and he's just really pissed about how ignorant the UN is, and he's kind of ranting. And Sione comes in. She's the female ambassador of Lemonesia, the Lemon Country.
Lemma? Is that a name?
Browning?
Yeah. But, yeah, Dr. Sao Tome basically got lambasted by Stinger and Corwin during the UN meeting. Sao Tome asked her why she's here, and she says she's here to hear more about the invaders. And Sao Tome tells her, hey, go listen to Stinger and Corwin's optimistic bullshit instead. And asks him further, and Sao Tome gives and tells her, hey, the invaders are the arch enemies of all life on
text
Earth.
race and catch up.
You know, humanity needs to band together and fight the invaders, and Sione's like, I don't think that's possible. And Satam is just like, yeah, they'll never learn. Unless, you know, they experience what it's like to have their world destroyed before the invaders get here. Elsewhere at the Dragon's Hive, the news out of Japan is pretty dire, you know, mecha beasts are everywhere, aliens are everywhere, heterodynes are everywhere. Things are terrible. By the way, Veda has just put a death warrant on Dr. Hell. He's the source of the mecha beasts, just kill him. But Veda didn't really know much about the mecha beasts themselves at the time of the warrant. Vada's not omniscient, but Tieria kind of scowls a little at that. And Tieria also mentions that he doesn't trust Dankugo's organization, and, before Veda said it was okay to work with them, Tieria was like, just gonna be like, yeah, we should beat up Dankugo Nova. And Johnny from the Dankugo Nova side, says like, you know what, I guess for Celestial being that makes sense. That's fair. And Tyria's like, even if it's approved though, my personal feelings haven't changed. And he stalks off. And Aoi's like, gee, now two of Celestial being seems to hate us, between Setsuna and Tyria. And Alu is just like, they're difficult people. And one of the Nova people is like, it's fine so long as it doesn't get in the way of what they do. And Crow, for his part, says they're probably too professional to let their feelings get in the way of things. He says about 00 Gundam characters.
Shy smile.
But yeah. Crow's like, hey, aren't you gonna infiltrate Area 11, Setsuna? How are you gonna do that when you're, as sociable as you are? And Setsuna's just like, I hadn't thought of that. I'll try. And Crow's just like, wow, they actually listened to me. I guess he'll try. Let's see. Speaking of Area 11, they're talking about the assassination of Clovis, some kind of mysterious masked man, and some kind of Britannian suspect. Also, they saw the Colonial Gundams over in Area 11, because that's happening. And the masked man quite an impression on the Knights of Britannia. He called himself Zero, and admitted to being the one who had assassinated Clovis. Celestial beings eventually going to go over to Area 11. They have to beat up the Britannians, and they have to beat up the resistance against the Britannians. Stop the whole cycle of hatred, beat up everyone. And, for their part, they're like, okay, we're going to beat up all of Earth's military might, so in their place, we're going to also fight against all of Earth's common enemies, like the aliens and so on and so forth. So, we have a plan. We'll just do everything with the Gundams.
Let the Gundams do everything. That's a good plan.
Yeah.
Works for me.
And Lockon's like, I would kind of prefer if everyone did it together, not just us, But
No,
I guess
oh
I'm
my
kind
goodness.
of... Nah, yeah, and Lockon admits he's enough of a realist to expect that people won't actually cooperate to such an extent. Sammy arrives and tells Kamon that Sammy is told that Kamon has something to say to her, and it's something that only she should hear. And they both go to the hangar, and everyone's like, "Oh, what's Kamon gonna tell her?" And Kamon is, and everyone's like, "Oh man, it's gonna be some sort of wild declaration of love or something." No, Kamon just wants Sammy to put some new weapons on his machine so he won't be the weak link among the pilots. Because when Nova combines, he has nothing to do other than sit in the cockpit. And Sammy's just like, is that all you wanted to tell me? Fine. Weapons it is. Okay, fine. You better really fulfill what you're doing with those weapons, okay? No prisoners.
I see all those exclamation marks.
Yes. So she's a little upset, Didn't get to hear what she wanted to hear, but she likes him too much to drop the whole thing after all. So. Anyways.
Speaking of exclamation.
Scenario 7. Sortie! Get a robo. I would just like to point out that Zactress hadn't dropped $150 on me.
Whoa! What?
His parting gift, I assume, before he heads off.
Okay, so the Celestial Being and Dankuga team are here to stop a weapons deal with the WLF, the World Liberation Front. as instructed to by Sumeragi, and, you know, beat up the terrorists. Typical mission. Kind of suspicious that their weapons seem to be getting better and better and better, like on a daily basis. And Kamon's just like, me and Sammy are getting along just fine. I swear. And so, off you go. Shoot down some terrorists.
Let's do it. Alright.
Muffled heaves in the distance.
Welcome back to the swing of things, friends.
Hey, look, they've got a big orange machine.
But where's the getter robo?
It's not here yet.
It has a
Damn
sortie.
it! I can't believe they lied to me.
Give
Oh,
it a,
yeah, I guess
give it
does
a
have to.
give it a second, Chris. Jeez.
I guess it does have to soon.
It's like an Uber. It has to get to your house first.
You can't just call the Uber and then it shows up in instantly, Christian. You have to wait. You gotta drive.
The title spoiled. Yeah,
Well,
they should have
It's
been
Super
like.
Robot Wars. Get used to it.
They should have written it like.
Go on. Sure, you got some amazing witty retort for this. Go on. Should have written like that. Well, Christian.
Like that.
Yeah, noises.
I see.
Sortie.
I don't feel like that would have spoiled enough for any robot person, Christian.
Well, then they would have been like, I wonder who's going to show up here now.
But okay.
Green Robo with 2 E's? 3 E's? I ruined it.
Rero. Hiccup.
Jesus.
I do those.
Oh, Christian.
Hey, listen, Kristen.
Yes.
Your hiccup was illegal. I'm afraid I'm going to have to call a cop.
Oh.
And I know just a cop to call. His name is Deckard, and he's a giant robot.
Please proceed, Rob. What sort of reference are you making now?
It's from that hit series. That's not really hit.
Oh,
Jay
he was-
Decker.
He was waiting for that.
Oh my god, I can't believe we memed it into existence. Are you
Where's
out
my
there, Zach?
laser?
Are you out there, Zach? We did this together.
戦争を幇助する者を倒すのがガンダムだ。
Oh boy.
Tell me about the dickening. Tell me about these Transformers.
Oh well. How much do you know about the series?
I know these look like Transformers.
Yeah, they're not too far from that. So, Jay Decker in particular is about a, well, it's your standard, a modern Japan, and as the technology advanced, terrorism was on the high, and then there's biohazards as well.
Sounds like they should have been in this game.
Oh no, hang on.
I mean, if there was terrorists
Well.
about, then yeah. See, terrorists right there.
The problem
Sounds like
is
this is a
guy-
job for J Decker.
That wasn't
Yeah.
a terrorist, Christian.
But
It said
his name was
terrorist.
Did
it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it literally said terrorist.
Yeah, the
Damn.
problem is Jay Decker fights against terrorists, so he'd be our enemy.
They're
We're
using
fighting
human-
terrorists right now.
They're
Oh,
using
yeah, but-
Human Reform League machines, so I got confused.
Anyway, this is beside the point, Christian. Anyway, the police were all like, well,
Yeah, it's an
damn.
AI. Fuck you, Christian.
No, it was terror. That's
It was
another
terrorist.
robot.
Also, I like how they made the missile unit with which Aoya blows up the entire
部活に
fucking
接近するつもりだ。
super soldier lab into a
Wait.
weapon.
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah, he just used it just now.
Oh,
That was the
damn.
missiles he used to blow up the. I don't think did he use it elsewhere?
Nope. Not once.
Anyway.
That's
So-
it's not a Vulcan, Zach, but good try.
So, the Japanese police were like, well, shit, we should do something about this. Hey, what if we make a robot that had a super AI? Alright, funded.
It's RoboCop.
Yeah, it basically is RoboCop. So they started making Deckard in secret. That's his name, Deckard. And
Vulcan work, Zach.
things are going smoothly. He's learning stuff, but out of nowhere, this little kid named Yuta stumbles upon the secret facility by accident.
Ute.
As they are wont to do.
The robot is all like, "Oh, who is there?" Beep boop. Then he's all like, "Oh, hey, you're a robot. That's cool." And he starts goofing around with the robot, and the
Shield
robot
released.
is like, huh. He's kind of interested in Yuta, and Yuta's all like, "You know what? I'll come back later and we can play." It's like, okay.
Ute.
Ute.
The
Oh,
youth of today.
The Utes of today.
I see. So for the past 6 months, Yuta's been visiting Deckard, and slowly he's been gaining a personality. It's a bit
Oh
of a
no, that's terrible. We
it's a bit
can't
of a
have that.
personality. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Die, Ute.
So on the day where Deckard is supposed to be completely reprogrammed, Yuta was in there, was in the facility, and he saw that, and he's like, "Oh shit, that means he's gonna forget me." So he runs out shouting in front of all these policemen. They're like, "Who the heck is this kid?" And then Jay Decker's all like, "Oh, don't worry, Yuta. I won't forget you. I promise." Beep boop. And he shuts down.
Beep boop.
And they just bring Yuta back to his house because, hey, he's a kid. You know, that doesn't know any better.
Ute.
And then later on, when Deckard is being transferred, his transfer is attacked by terrorists, and Deckard gets up and starts doing his job. And Yuta shows up and he's all like, "Oh, hey, you can do it, Deckard." And then he's like, "You got it, boss." Wait, did you call me boss?
Ah, I may have.
And the police were all like, "Hey, Deckard's acting a little strangely." And he's all like, and the commissioners are like, "You know what? This kid might be onto something." So they make the Brave Police, and they make Yuta, well, not really the leader, because they can't really do that, but kind of an honorary
yes.
member.
Let us put this child in place of police technology. Grand decision, only to be done here in Japan, the coolest of all police countries.
Ah, heck!
Heck!
A thing is happening.
Yeah,
No, those
All
are my
the-
kills.
all the AIs and terroristocats are getting blown up.
Oh no.
Oh no!
It's a bunch of new machines.
Look
They're
out,
friendly.
Ray!
Beast Wars.
So nobody
Please,
knows who these
jeez.
are, and nobody knows what to do, or the capabilities of the enemy. And they're definitely not the terrorists. But, you know, we don't want to just leave. That would just be just as bad as the WLF in terms of, you know, leaving the entire nearby towns undefended. These guys don't look town-friendly. So everyone's on board to fight him. And Crow's just like, I hope my combat data will sell. And, you know, somehow even Thierry is on board with fighting the enemy. Just barely.
Just a touch.
Just the tip.
Just a little. But yeah, and also the Denguga team is on board too, so.
All right, let's do it. What's our skill point?
No.
Wow, Ray, you have to kill everything in 3 turns.
No way!
3 turns.
Don't say.
3 minutes?
It can't be.
Yeah, Yuta, he's kind of the leader, not really. He has supervision. That's the point, because he's a kid. But the series is just about some super AI learn how to be human, and also doing their jobs because they're cool.
Ray, did they show up an enemy phase? No, right?
No, it's my turn now. Yeah. And
Okay.
There wasn't a face change.
Making sure.
So, Christian, to answer your question, because there is a picture in chat that I'll post in Discord.
3 turns. This is turn 3.
But,
Within 3 turns of their arrival, Deckard.
Oh.
the robot's in the picture currently.
I assume the one on the left is Deckard.
Yeah, he's the one that looks like a policeman.
He's the one who looks like Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Mixed with Megatron.
Yeah, the one on the left, that hand, that's J Decker.
Well,
Bye!
I assume there's a salute going on there. Unless you mean the human hand, in which case, yes, that is.
Yeah, the human hand is very
That would be
clearly J
Yuta's
Decker.
hand.
Yes.
I can probably get a picture of Yuta. Hang on.
I'll tell you what he looks like beforehand, Christian. He looks like boy.
He sure does. I can imagine him in my
Oh, you
mind's
super
eye right
can.
now.
Let's see.
I promise you that you already know what Yuta looks like without even seeing him.
I'm trying to find a good photo because a lot of these kind of make him look scraggly. There we go. He's just a kid.
I thought they'd have a different hair
Evade,
color, to be sure.
Hey, look, it's Garrett
fair.
Lilly.
Also, he has
It is
bigger.
Garrett.
He does look slightly different than what I envisioned.
Yeah.
Energy down.
Yeah,
This.
I was envisioning a more modern style.
Yeah, well, it's a bit of an old show.
No, evidently.
Yeah. So, the rest of the robots on the right to Deckard, the black one, the yellow one, and the red one. They're part of the build team, which is, let's see, I believe it's a crane, a power shovel, and a dump truck in that order.
Nice.
Yeah. So the
Classic hero stereotypes.
Yeah. So
I remember good old dump truck man.
Oh, you're gonna love his name.
Setsuna's having some real FE6, sorry to cut in, but Setsuna's having some real FE6 fear syndrome.
Is he?
Look, that's just because Ray hasn't applied the prevail coding yet, okay?
Oh, geez.
I'm working on it.
He's working on
He
it.
will prevail.
So we got McCrane, and then we got Power Joe, and we got Dumpson.
Dumpson.
Works for me.
Yeah.
Ah.
McCrane has a shotgun. Power Joe
Ron, your
has.
life may be forfeit.
It might be. Power Joe has nunchucks for some reason. He's a martial artist robot. I don't know why. And I forget what Dumpson has, mostly because I'm kind of scared of the concept of Dumpson. But they all have little secrets together that I'll probably exposit later.
Oh, Dumpson, so he's Xenos, got it.
Juicy. And the big white one in the background, that's J Decker. That's Deckard's super form when he transforms with the, they have like a little van that follows him around.
The J-Van.
The J van.
J Van Links.
Yeah. There's a lot more robots, but that's the gist of it so far. It's a fun little series.
So J Decker is the super robot approach to mecha police. And on
Yeah.
the other end, you have Pat Labor.
Fires gun, arm falls off.
Listen, that gun is not meant for a Pat Labor.
One's a real, one's a super.
That gun was meant for a fighter jet.
I can't believe a fighter jet is better put together than a Pat Labor.
A Pat Labor is humanoid shaped and sized and has all
You think
the
a fighter
structural-
jet's bigger than a Pat Labor?
Yes, actually.
Oh, you want to bet?
Scary.
The plot's happening right now. One second. You can feel free to look it up while I'm talking.
I got this.
So Dimensional Beasts have showed up in the middle of everything, and wait, something's following them. 3 fighter jets.
Here it comes.
And they formed Get Her Roma.
Get a load of this.
It's Roma, Benkei, and Hayate. And the pilots of Get a Robo comment on how the battlefield appears to be the dumping ground of the world with regards to combatants. And Ryoma gets on the microphone and is like, "Hey, celestial being, get the hell out of my way. I'm fighting the invaders." And the Denkuga Nova team is just like, "What the hell?" But you know what? Whatever. Let them fight the invaders if they want. And it's time for action.
Hey, Duck, I have to correct you on one thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's Musashi.
Hey, what?
Hey, it's
Yeah.
my wife.
Musashi.
M. Nightingale, you've led me astray.
Oh well.
So, starting from Z2 onward is the genesis of Getarobo Armageddon. They appeared once in D before. The Super sucked in D, so this is the redemption arc. So, now we got our normal Getter one. Getter 2.
8 move.
8 move, holy
Getter
shit.
3.
Get her through.
That's a 3.
Get a load of this.
Get her load of this.
Alright, Trail 7. Will
Oh,
it
yeah.
break? It's all
He's
I need
angry.
to see. That
He's angry.
literally all I need to see out of Ryoma. This version of Ryoma, just give it all to me right away. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Hayato.
Counter.
Counter
Very
6.
high, so.
Prevail 8!
Bill. Well up undamaged.
God damn, dude.
Look
know,
at
I
this.
guess-
Look at this fat boy.
I guess that's why you didn't
Get
live.
him
It has
more.
ammo.
Yay!
Huh? What is ammo? Oh, yeah. Wow. Hey,
It
wait.
has
It's a boomerang. It comes back. What is that ammo?
Spiral
ammo.
It's okay. I'll forgive it. Get a vision.
Get a vision.
Get
a
a vision.
A vision. See it.
Nita, so close.
I think it has ammo.
2 piercing
Makes it
attacks
so
on
hard
Getter
when
2.
it comes
Nice.
back. It just breaks. Fuck. Well, at least I have 3 more.
Missile. Dice! It's
I'm gonna get to get a robo one of these days.
Hey, it's okay.
I'm watching.
I think most of us have not even watched it.
I'll watch it.
Oh,
seen-
S-Guts.
I've
I don't
seen
want to watch Armageddon. to
Teaching
be
Getter
honest.
enough in Super Overwars that I do not need to watch the show to know everything that is going on.
Hey, but do you know about the
Osmosis
Brave Singer
is a thing,
references
yeah.
that they make in the show?
I have seen enough.
I just want to hear more heats, okay? It's
Wow.
really my only reason.
Can't believe you're
Don't
the only
worry,
person who wants to
you'll
hear
get
more
plenty.
needs.
Oh, you'll forget your fill.
I love heats.
Christian, you're the only person here who wants to hear more heats.
I don't mind.
I have heard of heats a lot, and I want to hear more.
I still like it.
I like heats.
I'm so tired of heats. Where's my full storm?
Fucking invaders! God damn invaders!
I heard you vibing to it earlier, Mel.
I like the intro, and then I get tired of it.
I guess
This robot, however,
It's so silly.
so fat.
What the fuck? Ooh, nice smoke. Very old. Explosions.
Oh,
as well.
nice.
Yes, chat. No one said heats was bad. I just want full storm.
Oh, look at the death anim. That's well done.
Go explosion.
G2 has some good animations.
I love the invaders coming apart like that. Yeah.
I do love the fact that we start this game with fat OG Getarobo.
We might
And not just
select Getter.
instantly get Shin. No, not in this game.
Oh.
Maybe in the Z2. Point 2.
D team is
Comes
mostly
in.
talking about invaders.
Lasers blasting. 20 ass stupid ears.
Okay,
Throw
but you
the
know what we don't
tomahawk.
have? You know what we don't have? I think, unless I missed it in the weapon list. Getter beam machine gun.
Well, you'll see.
What? Does it get more attacks?
Hey, Ray, go to attacks.
Oh, it
use
does!
the-
Never mind, it
use
does
the
have
second
it.
attack, right, for the
It does
best
have it.
animation on this thing.
Oh yeah.
And a machine gun? Huh?
This is the best animation on Getter
It
1.
does have
Full
it.
stop. Full stop.
Oh boy.
fast Getter?
Yo,
I use alert
Time?
relax.
mobility max time?
Yeah, lemons!
Texas Mac is here in spirit.
Jump and shoot, man.
Jump and shoot.
Folds the guns out of its arms and then just bop.
Chicken shoot!
Is there like a compilation movie or something?
I hope you enjoy this. This isn't generic music actually. This is the Genji theme.
It's like OVAs, so I don't think there's a compilation movie. Because
Well,
there's not
that's-
that many anyway.
Okay.
Let me double check.
Well, there's, as far as sequels and remakes go, it's like the list doesn't want to end.
Oh, absolutely not, no.
It actually gets really good around this point with this music.
Armageddon is 13 30-minute episodes. For a runtime of 6.5 hours.
As a sequel to a story about a Getter team fighting a race of amorphous aliens called Invaders.
Invader.
That's what's happening right now.
It's true.
Wow.
Are we watching the OVA?
Yes. Getter confirmed not fast.
What?
Guess you're only sometimes fast.
How could you say that, Doug?
Easy. Very good.
The series was groundbreaking in the anime mecha genre. For the very first time, it introduced the concept of separate machines combining to form a super robot.
The origin
Correct.
of the combining mech.
It was the first show to decide that 3 equals 1.
Yeah. It was the first. That's right, chat. It was the first good super robot anime.
The only thing I don't like about this animation, it has nothing to do with the robot. When it zooms in and cuts out Ryoma, the layers fade for a bit and you just get his bald head layer
Oh no.
for like half a second.
I didn't even notice that.
And I can't not see it every time it plays the animation.
It's time to see it again.
Just getting Monk Ryoma for 2 seconds.
He becomes Gosetsu for a second.
Oh no, a downgrade! Well, good luck, Ray.
Good luck.
Let's shave Ryoma over there!
That's Unbound over there.
He can probably hold his own, maybe. Probably, sorta, kinda.
I believe it.
Morph! Oh, Ray, bravery. Not seen such bravery. Yeah, so Rambo mentioned this in chat. This thing drinks energy. Like I drink water on a hot day.
It's
And
Getter.
that is to say, I go through 4 liters of water in a 24-hour period. Getter!
Getter.
No. Shin Getter at least has energy regen and stuff. Oh!
If only Getter could pull energy out of its ass like they do Getter Rays.
Sorry, unfortunately, impossible. You just have to live with Drill Missile.
どうやら言葉が通じる相手じゃなさそうだ。くれ！俺はミサイル！
God, that's
Smug he was.
yeah. Showing his pearly whites.
それで俺を狙ったつもりとはな。
He do it.
Wow, new weapons.
Yeah, they're kind of mumbling about, you know, hey, think we could get an upgrade.
Yay.
Now Canon
got
has
new
something to
toys
do
to
in
play
the
with.
cockpit.
You got a
Where's
weapon,
Snow
right?
Knuckle?
2 ammo.
2 arms! 2 arms!
Well,
But
6 range
it's
though.
a-
That's pretty good though.
It's a 6-range weapon that doesn't cost you energy, I guess.
So if you use it twice, do you lose access to all the rest of your weapons because you have no arms?
Yeah, right, you know what it's like to play GC and have no arms in the machine.
Oh,
Yep.
Hard
That,
cut.
that cut way too deep.
Cut deeper, cut deeper.
I love how it cuts.
Raise the American, he can take it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, I got hit.
The super got hit?
ド派でやるぜ。
No.
イーグル。
Yeah, supers are fast, like, get her.
Eagle.
あんまり動くなよ。
Alright, Crow, time to miss 3 shots out of 4 while taking way too long to do so.
Miss. Miss again.
さっきのは牽制。
You
本命はこいつだ。
He's getting there.
you really need to take advice from Lock-On or something.
His efficiency is terrible.
How was that, Lock-On?
He just doesn't answer him.
I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry. I gotta get back to the fight.
Couldn't hear you.
Never do that again.
Hey, Lock-On, how was that?
Hardo,
What?
you seen this shit, Hardo?
That's brave, Ray.
That is.
We don't even have any briefs.
Man, sure sucks that you don't have anything to repair with. Oh, would be pretty awful if you didn't have one of those for a while, huh?
It's okay, we have a big fat shield machine.
Right, Ray? That'd be pretty awful, right, Ray?
It would be a little bit, I think.
Clearly, you just have to play Trust Crow.
Oof.
Ow.
Cherry has a big plant. They can take it. I wish the invaders were more interesting, but not until the end of the game are we going to get an invader that's worth talking about.
Well, sounds like a standard alien. Sounds like a standard anime filler villain.
They're just here. Being.
They're vibing.
It's Balmar without the history. Or the
Walmart.
Balmart. Hey, can I have Balmar? We have Balmar at home. Balmar at home.
Are you having a tough time, Ray? Unfortunately, Getter Lobo is not meant for tanking at this juncture.
It seems to be that the dimensional beasts apparently retreat once you deal with the invaders. Which, I don't know if that counts towards defeating them, but...
I suppose I'll give her a shot then. Surely even with a B in the air.
It's a brave claim, Ray.
The rare Musashi. Got a nice hat.
Okay, maybe not so brave. That's a lot of damage.
It wasn't in the air.
Don't say
That's
brave when you actually mean
damage.
damage.
Whoops.
Oh. Oops. Your favorite thing to hear in the middle of a Super Robot Horse playing. Oops.
It happens.
It's okay, it'll be our little secret.
Oh no!
Man, Axia sure does suck a little bit of butt without upgrades.
It's got upgrades.
It has hit upgrade stuff.
Ding.
Nice!
Ding!
Yay.
Alright, we did it! So, yep, the Dimensional Beasts leave once the invaders are dealt with. For some reason they seem to have some kind of time limit. Their matter is unstable on this plane or something. But Crow notices that these Dimensional Beasts seem to be stronger than the ones that they encountered previously. And it's not just like a, individual one-off. It's like they all seem to be pretty consistently better. He compares it to, like, from a panther to a cat. And it's kind of a sign that these beasts might be evolving, which is really bad.
Oh no.
Also, they're the OG enemies, so we're going to be dealing with them all game. Have fun.
Yay!
And Thierry is like, hey, what the fuck is that tank over there? And Ryoma's like, hey, you got a problem with me? I'd love to see you try. And his co-pilot's
He
like,
would.
hey,
He'll fight you.
wait, we got mission. Don't just do that. Also, Satome will hate us if we beat up the celestial being. And Johnny's like, hey, Satome, I've heard of that guy. He's some kind of eccentric scientist. And Ryoma's like, he's not eccentric, he's fucking insane. And he's really...
Fucking invincible.
He's among the Japanese intellectual elite, but for the past several years, he's kind of just vanished from conference and stuff. He's on some kind of personal research. And he sent Getter to the celestial being to use it to help destroy the world. And everyone's like, what the hell? Where did this come from? Why is this happening? And Tanaka's like, ah yes, we even knew about this. My boss requested the loan of Getter from Saotome. And Thierry's like, what the fuck? And Thierry is told, yes, Veda also approved of this. And Thierry is fuming. Meanwhile, Ryoma's like, you picked a fight with the whole world. I love it. I'm looking forward to this. Let's do it. To explain why the Getter team was recruited, Tanaka starts talking about Saotome. Saotome, for the past several years, has been researching Getter rays, which are, as we all know, bullshit rays that slam the Earth, and it's a massive source of energy, and Saotome has a rather unorthodox view compared to the rest of the scientific community of what they are, and he kind of got kicked out of science conferences because of it. And in his research, he kept researching, and he discovered that the invaders are coming to Earth. We just fought some, and we don't know really what they are or what they want, but they're definitely not friendly. And despite Satome's attempts, he couldn't warn the world. All of his opponents just discredited him, even his old collaborators. And, you know, despite the fact that they're literally here, Satome is still not proven right. Everyone against him is just kind of claiming, oh, the invaders are just a local problem, and they're not that significant. It's not going to be that bad. And the three great nations of the world have kind of shoved the invader problem off to the Security Council, who's kind of helpless to do anything about it. And Satome's like, all right, you know what? I'll solve this problem myself. And he built Getter Robo. And he also basically abducted the pilots. And, well, you know, that is what it is. But Ryoma's like, it's fine. I have a really good way to deal with my issues.
I see you, monster, I punch it. It works.
Yes. All the Getter pilots have to be fire in
And
their
cheese
blood.
to meet them.
Yes. Yeah, Getter pilots have to be fire-blooded, or else Getter rays just don't work. Weird. And Crow's like, hey, I kind of vibe with that. That's pretty cool. But yeah, Tanaka's boss has been paying attention to Satome's Getter Ray research for a while, and when the time came, he offered assistance. And, you know, it's more about just fending off the invaders for Satome, though. Satome wants to teach the world a lesson about how selfish they're being, and hence the bit I mentioned earlier about destroying the world. And so it seemed natural to meet up with Satome.
Ray, please! Please, Exia is crying. Exia's mobility is crying, Ray, please!
The only ones who can pilot Getter Robo are either superior pilots or the insane.
I do appreciate the instant mobility chug into Getter one, Ray, thank you. So funny.
M. Nightingale has made a really interesting localization of Saji Crossroad to Shoji Crossroad.
So
That is...
Shoji with an H in.
That is interesting. That is
incorrect.
Well, his first name is kanji, so let's go to Google Translate and find out.
Oh boy.
I can see how he arrived at this reading, but it is incorrect because they say his name in the show quite clearly as Saji. So... You can read the first kanji, his name is Sha instead of Sa. So I can understand how he got here. But
Satsuma's in the halls near his apartment in Area 11.
He's frumpy.
And, you know, Saji's on his way out to catch a flight to space. He got into space camp, so he's gonna be gone for about a week.
Yeah, space camp.
And, Setsuna internally remembers, that's where my comrades are, and where I'm not. Yeah. Meanwhile, in space, where his comrades are.
Meanwhile, in space where his comrades are.
It's Ptolemaeus.
Sumeragi's breaking out the booze. We got a great view of Earth from in orbit.
Suragi's always breaking out the booze. Expect nothing less.
Yes. Alleluia's here as Sumeragi's bodyguard. You know, he's like glad. You know, it's kind of quieter up in space, but it's sometimes a little too quiet. But
She
well.
is the brains and boobs of the operation. She must be kept safe.
Double D Gundam.
Oh.
You know, like F's anyway. Anyway. Gundam 00F.
Elsewhere, Sergei Smirnov is here to help the anti-Gundam efforts. And joining him is Soma Pires from the Superhuman Research Lab. They create better soldiers by any means necessary.
Fun.
Soma is not a volunteer. She was a designer baby. Genetically
They do use
designed
that terminology in the
for
show.
Yep. And she has a brand new machine to test pilot out in space. Specially designed to use the super soldier's reflexive speed.
It's another Tieran.
The Tieran Taozi. Named for its color, I believe.
Yes.
It should be peach, yes. And back at Dragon's Hive, the bridge crew here are setting up in their other capacity. They're counselors for the pilots. So Aoi kind of talks about, oh, you know, I don't really hide anything from these conversations, so it must be pretty weird about how these, it must be pretty tough, you know, these sessions are to listen to. And Ruri over here is just like, yeah, I can't exactly, you know, tell you what's up with the others, because that would be really, you know, irresponsible of me, but yeah, you know, Crow's got some real problems with his debt that I can't help him with at all. Alleluia's tale, pretty screwed up. He did actually talk about it. The entire Getter team passed on counseling, naturally. And Ruri asks her, hey, you know, Aoi, what's, how come you're suddenly so interested in everyone else? And I was like, yeah, it's a bit out of character for me. Weird. And Ruri mentions to herself, like, oh, you know, looks like the D team has pretty strong animal instincts. And next up is Setsuna. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Anyways, while that's going on, back in the control room, the Getter team notices that Sumeragi and Aluya have headed out. And it turns out they're in space. And Tieria doesn't mention whether or not Celestial Being's base is actually in space. And, you know, Getter team is like, alright, fair enough, we barely know you, we're not gonna ask too many questions. And Musashi explains why their team refused counseling. Not because, you know, they don't need it, but out of concern for Ruri and having to hear all their stuff. What Ryoma's done would probably drive a counselor a little too far. So, same thing for the other two. They're a little lawless. Crow is like, yeah, maybe I could learn something from them if I had less scruples. Although they barely hold a candle again to Celestial Being. Tieria mentions, yeah, I'll, you know, if it comes to it, I'll abandon people to the invaders if it keeps Veda secret. And Ryoma's like, what the fuck? You telling me you killing the invaders is not your biggest priority? What's the point of ending war if you're just gonna leave the people to die? And they nearly come to blows, but Lock-On and Crow separate the two of them. There's plenty of time for that later. And Aoi is still very curious about others, uncharacteristically, and asks about, you know, Tieria's reason for getting rid of warfare. And you know, Tanaka's internally musing to himself about, hey, they might be enough to open Denkuga Nova's quote-unquote door.
My door.
Scenario 8, for whom the trigger is pulled.
I wonder if we'll hit the limit of question.
Is that in this? Is that in movie?
I'd rather we not find out.
Anyways, Soma's testing out the Tieran Taozi. Look at it go. It's zooming. But Sergei's like, she's still barely a kid. She's just a
I've
girl.
always been very bored by this Tieran of hers because it's just a pink Tieran.
Yeah, pretty much. It's not much to look at. The tests are interrupted by a civilian shuttle with Saji and Luis on it. They had to dodge some space-time distortions en route to space camp because the world is fucked up because of the Break the Worlds. And Sergei's like, hey, don't do anything to that shuttle. It's just a civilian shuttle. Just escort them somewhere safe. And make sure they wipe their data. However, at this moment, something is piercing into Soma's mind. Really getting its way into her consciousness.
I think it
Man, I
might be
wonder
a
what
little
that
bit. Oh, never mind.
Elsewhere, Hallelujah is having the same problem.
This happens a little differently in the show. I'll go over that when the map starts.
Yeah, it definitely goes different in the show. And suddenly he gets a little angry. Chris radios to his room, says, "Hey, get to the bridge. Sumeragi's planning an attack on some invaders." Mel, is it saying? Oh, it's just question marks. Never mind.
He said his name.
Okay. This slightly different Hallelujah is very excited to kill them all. And he pleads with himself to let the civilians go easy. Yeah, Sergei orders his troops to retrieve a machine, but before they can, the invaders are here.
Oh no.
In force. And yeah,
Oh no.
the invaders are destroying everything, you know, Sergei can't do anything. Sergei's mothership is actually knocked out, and they're like, what the hell do we do? Soma's completely disabled by the headache, but a Gundam arrives. It's defending the civilian shuttle. But the headaches are too much for him. And so they seem to be responsible for each other's headaches. And the pain being too much for Hallelujah, lets Hallelujah to the front. And Hallelujah is talking about how he's gonna basically rip Soma and the invaders apart.
For kids.
Yeah.
Gundam.
Hallelujah's talking about how Soma too is, you know, the scientists messed with her mind and body just like him. And Sergei's like, shit, I can't do anything here. I gotta get out. Please don't do anything too reckless, Soma. Keep the civilians safe.
So a lot just happened.
Yeah, sure did, didn't it?
And you don't get some critical backstory that the show does show you, so allow me to provide. Where your SR point is with 5 turns, destroy all the invaders and Soma's Tyrion. When they are all destroyed, mission will end when all the invaders are destroyed, so you have to destroy her before you kill all the invaders.
Okay.
So, in Double O, this goes a little bit differently. Hallelujah is visiting one of the spatial elevator wings that exist up in space. Just on a recon mission in the area. And Louise and Saji are there for their school program. And things go awry when Soma is in the area performing tests with the Taotsu. He freaks out in the middle of the elevator area and starts having a breakdown while she goes crazy and starts firing at it. Her firing at the elevator causes a large section of it to break off, a section that includes Saji and Louise, and it starts plummeting towards Earth. Hallelujah manages to get inside of his Gundam, and despite the Human Reform League about to shoot him down, decides to start pushing the station back into space so that it does not crumble within Earth's orbit. He gets help from Lock-On because the station is too large to push by itself. Lock-On on Earth fires a giant laser cannon up into space and breaks off empty parts of it so that he can push the part that contains all the fuel back into space to save their lives.
That was a really cool scene, by the way.
He then gets put into solitary confinement for breaking off from Phaeda's plans for about a week.
Nice, good job.
He doesn't do it alone though, right? Doesn't Sergei also help him push it back?
No, actually.
No?
They help him once he gets it back into orbit, I think. Because the other Human Reform League reinforcements show up and Sergei's like, no, don't shoot, he's helping us. Here, instead, we get a direct confrontation between Hallelujah and Soma Perez, which does not happen so early in the show. But it's fine, let's have a fight. Hallelujah is both a split personality of Hallelujah and what we like to call in the business a tulpa. Do you guys like mysticism and religion? He is a being that Hallelujah has created within his own mind that air quotes, takes over when things are too difficult for him to handle or he does not want to face them.
Hey, check out the space rank from Tausu, by the way.
Yes. S. Just look how it equals A in the end anyway.
Look at that S in space.
Just look how it equals A in the end anyway. Thanks, Z2. Yeah, Ray, actually, Holy is different than Ace Bonus and Spiritless, which is really funny. So he mentions that they're both messed with by scientists. They are from the same lab, actually. This is discussed later, but just to give you the heads up. And Hallelujah created Hallelujah to survive the testing because it was horrific. And he was forced to kill a lot of children his own age in that time. And now whenever things are too difficult to handle or with the quantum brainwaves that he now has as a super soldier interact with the others, Hallelujah pops out to take over because he knows Hallelujah won't be able to do it. Hallelujah won't be able to do it. Yeah!
Religion.
It's also a little crazy.
Can mess anyone up, yeah?
You know, I feel like when the beasts show up here, or whatever they're called, invaders, it just reminds me of this meme.
Man.
Mankind could not change society, so instead of fulfilling themselves, they blame the Never out.
See, mental health? No. Just deal with it until it becomes too hard to deal with, and something else intervenes. Don't worry about it. Besides, Hallelujah's fun. We like a crazy side personality that comes out in dire situations.
It's escapism, can't you see? It's not.
Hey, Ray!
Oh!
I've been waiting for this.
Repair unit that had a commando.
I've been waiting for this.
So Sumeragi has figured out what is going on nearly immediately. About how Hallelujah's, his split personality came up because, oh, by the way, the super soldier it's the same lab that Somi Imperius is from.
Yeah, I said that.
Yep. And, Sumeragi's like, we don't really have a choice but to back him up. It's kind of unfortunate, though, Sumeragi says. We don't have any weapons.
The air, god damn it.
Sorry, Ray.
This thing is a space battleship, yeah.
Be in the air, god damn it.
It's a spaceship! Welcome to the Ptolemaeus. Welcome to Sumeragi Lee Noriega. Her brain's as big as her boobs.
It's pretty big.
Already has items planned mechanic. As a heal boss, she probably should have that by default.
Yup. So, oh, you got the subpods. Forgot about that. Lasse. Good old Lichty. Christina Sierra. Felt.
Not Flackus.
She's really not.
Does he get to pilot anything in season 1? No,
She's
right?
voice fire, at least.
He does. Not in the game, but in the season 1 he does.
Oh, right, I remember.
No weapons.
Weapons.
Yeah,
I survived. What's happening?
Well, the Ptolemaeus just showed up, and Hallelujah's having a brain fight with his, with some Imperius. Not that he knows who she is yet.
So I'd like to mention that everyone gets one meme pick, so do I. Well, this is sort of my meme pick. By the end of the game, I want Sumeragi to have a race bonus.
So the big thing about Sumeragi is that she is a support unit through and through, and the Ptolemaeus doesn't get any weapons till very, very late, and they aren't even like integrated into the ship. They're sort of strapped on for the sake of game convenience.
No, they're in the game. They're in the show.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they dock the weapons.
I'm gonna fight you on this one because I rewatched the show and it never actually uses it by itself. Lasse always takes off in them and fires them from piloting it himself.
All right, fine.
I watched the show. I watched the show recently. I got
could've
the
sworn
up and up on this one.
He's in them when he's. I remember he literally detaches it, but you can fire it from the Ptolemaeus.
But they never do.
They'd probably be using them right now if they could.
They don't have it right now. It's the it's not the GN arms. The GN arms is inside of it. It's a giant
Kyries
it's a giant
inside
mobile
of it?
armor space plane that they get access that gets finally fixed and repaired up later on in the show, and Lasse ends up being the main pilot of it. They give it to the Ptolemaeus just as a weapon pack in this game for the sake of convenience later on. So it has, you know, a gun.
So it gets weapons later, and Ray wants its ace bonus.
Yep. So Sumeragi's ace bonus is that it doubles the effect and range of Command Aura.
Oh. What the fuck?
Yeah. So she doesn't get weapons till scenario 37. So what Ray is going to be doing to get her as many kills as he can until that point is not fielding her. Because we are playing Z2, and Z2 is the first game to introduce the suborders ability in the main menu for units that you have not deployed in previous maps. So by not deploying her, Ray is able to send her on scouting, which will give her 2 kills per map that she does not deploy on.
How?
So Ray's going to give her 2 kills. Don't worry about it. Ray's going to give
Ramming
her 2.
speed.
Ray's going to give her 2 kills per map. He isn't able to, that she's able to not deploy her on until she gets weapons, and then he's going to give her as many kills as he can to get her to ace bonus.
She jumps out and chokes the enemy to death.
Smothered to death.
Ramming, oh, Duck.
My god.
That could also work.
Ramming speed and a half, alright. You will get your units next turn, Ray, by the way. Like your rest of
Good,
your-
because
your
I
squad.
was this is starting to look a little sketch.
Oh, I think how he actually changed his animations for the beam saber and stuff, so you should probably watch
Let me
it.
see this here.
Ooh.
Maybe a dynamic kill or something?
Well, if it's the DK, I'll see it protein on any face.
Might be. I might be thinking of the next game with the Arios Gundam, which is the upgrade to the Kyrios.
Well, that's what Lucky said.
Yeah, it's the assault container. They use it to fly the Gundams out most times. It can store 1 Gundam, the GN arms, and it has a missile launcher and a laser cannon on it.
It's so silly.
It is a little silly, yes.
It's very, very fat.
It's weird. I could have sworn in the show they had Chris operating the weapons.
I might be forgetting a scene very, very late, but I only remember Lasse popping it off and using it as a machine.
I mean, it's in like the last 5 minutes of the Ptolemaeus swarm.
Oh, I remember what you're thinking of. It's the... Well, that's spoilers.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. The only reason I can even say last 5 minutes of Ptolemaeus is because I'm pretty sure it's public knowledge it's Ptolemaeus 2.
Well, that just means the Ptolemaeus is so good, they made a second.
Correct!
Yeah, like the Argamot and the Nail Argamot.
I like the Gundam Mark II. Oh, wait a minute.
Well, they did actually make 2 of those.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they did. Hey!
Just had to kill enough dudes.
Woo! Alright. So the rest of the team is here. You know, it'd be way too fast to get here under normal circumstances, but we got tipped off by a mysterious voice on the other side of a radio transmission who called himself Boatman.
Oh,
Which is pretty weird. Not even Tanaka has any idea. not anybody can track celestial being, and not anybody can contact the dragon's hive. So really, it's just suspicious. But we came here anyway. And Sumeragi is internally remembering about how Alleluia was found adrift in space after escaping the super soldier laboratory, and is guessing that his memories are back, being in space. And Tieria is upset because she revealed the Ptolemaeus to the world because it's supposed to be secret.
Whoops.
But Rim was like, at least you're protecting civilians.
Gotta be good at something.
Hallelujah, yeah, it's gotta be good or something. And Hallelujah is like, well, I want to kill Soma. And the rest of the team's like, well, okay, I guess. We'll kill the invaders. And the plan is to
Can't say no to you.
defeat the enemy before the Human Reform League reinforcements arrive.
I can't say no to you, Hallelujah. You look a little angry today, but that's okay.
Nice 81 dodge.
You're still my little... No, okay, I'm not gonna say that.
Hey, 97 hit for a second now.
I wish it was rainbow, rainbow censored, like Vomit is in anime.
That's crazy. Never actually seen that full animation.
Yeah, it's basically just spitting invaders into you.
The Getter boys are fucked up enough.
It's okay, they can't get infected by invaders. There's simply too much Getter Ray in them.
Yeah, you're right.
Nice.
One and done.
Love those boys. Okay, that's quite enough heat. Let's listen to something else.
Oh yeah?
I'm just kidding.
We shall see.
You understand now, Christian?
I'm just kidding.
He's not had enough yet. Oh, by the way, the moon's out. Not relevant. The moon is out.
The moon is out.
Thanks, game.
The moon is out.
The moon is out. I wonder why that's important. I'm sure it's just,
I can't wait till we go to the moon map and the game tells us that the moon isn't up yet.
No. It's okay. I mean, I'm sure the devs just really care about lunar phases.
And can you imagine
Yes,
Endwalker?
Shin Megami Tensei again.
Can you imagine Endwalker where we can go to the moon but only when it's night?
I mean, yeah. Otherwise, it isn't there.
Someone in Endwalker has to ask if the moon is out.
I think it's hilarious that both the moons in Final Fantasy XIV are fucked up, maybe? I mean, there's gotta be something with the moon in
I mean,
Endwalker.
we don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
We're in Shadowbringers. We don't know shit.
I don't know shit either.
I passively blame FF4.
Me.
Loads, Gunblade, moon's haunted. What?
Moon's on it.
Moon's haunted.
But if it is in some way fucked up, then I do like that Final Fantasy XIV, the real Final Fantasy XIV, starts with the moon coming crashing down, and then it ends with us going to the other moon.
Well, this isn't
To
the
crash
ending,
it.
is it?
Well, no, but it's the end of the first arc, let's say.
Oh, is it actually said to be? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why it's called Endwalker.
Okay, that's fine.
Hey, you want to know a
The-
little? Yeah, go ahead, Chris.
In the reveal stream, they actually talked about how they set up the colors for the expansions.
I was just about to bring that up.
Yeah, you go ahead and do that then.
All right, so it's ARR is a morning, and
Okay.
Heaven's Word is the blue sky, at noon.
Mhm.
Stormblood is twilight Well, it's like getting red. The sunset.
Setting sun.
Yeah, sunset.
Yeah. Oh, sunset. Shadowbringers is the night sky. And then Endwalker is
At dawn.
the new dawn.
That ought to be fun.
Yeah, the color, if you look at the logos and such, and the primary colors, they are color coded in a similar way that like Persona is.
Ah, yes,
really cool.
Persona 4. Piss.
And yeah, it's not gonna be the end of FF14. I don't think FF14 is going over for like another like 10 or so years.
They
Game popular.
FF11 crawling its way out of.
But that also means that the main, the main 6.0 will be the complete end of Endwalker, and the patch content will immediately start introducing the new things. So the final thing won't be in 6.3. It'll be immediately in 6.0, and then we'll
So one
start
thing
setting
we
up the
didn't-
new things.
One thing we didn't talk about with repairs in this game. Sumeragi just got 372 EXP for healing about 2,000 HP. EXP for repairs in this game is fucking obscene.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah, Paragon mode. 3 share staff XP.
So, for anyone who might have been worried about Ray's plan and it actually, keeping Sumeragi up with EXP once she gets her kill count from all those sub-orders of not being deployed, she'll be fine. One repair to any unit higher level than her will get her up like 6 levels.
If that's how much a repair is, how much is a resupply?
I got her to level 100, level 99 on the last map of the game, one stuck.
Huge.
Oh.
Very cool, very cool.
Bird poggers.
In my Valentino, White Odoru.
Son of a gun.
Oh.
Game
Oh, well.
over.
You spilled
unlucky.
beam rifle in my Valentino white doll?
Ta!
That was really unlucky.
There's a 33%, Ray. It wasn't that unlucky.
That was a bit unlucky.
A little unlucky. Slightly unlucky.
A third. 2/6 unlucky. 2/6?
Holy,
What the fuck am I talking about?
Kaito has some really cool,
What?
cuts
They're
in
just
this
2/6.
game.
What are you talking about?
No, as in it was 2/3 unlucky because it would be 1/3 lucky.
Also, I
You're
told
right.
Dirk what he was
There's
remembering
2/3
because I
dodge.
remembered it.
Yeah, but 2/6 wouldn't be. Listen, this is 2/6 would be 1/3, but that would be Listen,
Duck.
I know I'm right.
Duck, I PM'd you
Shut
what
the hell
we were
up.
remembering.
Yeah, but it's still attached to the Telemaios.
Once. I'll give
It's
you once.
proved that it's fireable from the Telemaios.
I never said it wasn't. I just said they did it in the show.
Oh, that means they can do it in the game if they did it once in the show.
I know. It's a little contrived though. Just install guns.
Install.
They did.
Gundam.
They did. Duck?
They did. Just imagine it's Haro behind the wheel.
I'm gonna throttle this guy.
It's Haro. It's Haro behind the wheel.
Duck, if you hold a pistol, it's not installed in your body.
But you can want it to be.
But it isn't! Oh!
It has specifically designed mounting points.
Look here, UPS gave me your return address for the thing you sent me, so I do know where you live now.
Huh?
Install gun.exe.
I'm gonna. Yes, thank you, Artifact Parsh. Thank you. Someone isn't crazy in this chat room.
I think I'm right.
I think
I know.
it's right.
I know. But he did. Hold on, I'm just gonna install a fork.
Oh, God damn it, Sensen.
He's doing his best.
Hey, I gotta drink this soda. Let me install my straw.
Attack mode, fork.
Sorry, give me 1 sec. I gotta uninstall my ears.
This Hollow could really use support and defend.
Yeah, I'll probably
Is
get
that
it. Hey,
120 will?
160 HP. That's great for that Prevail game, right? Yeah.
He's working on it.
He's activated. He's activated. Let him at it.
He's working on it.
Well, make sure to kill the Tatsu first, right? Or she's gonna run away, and then you won't get your ace point.
Yeah, I got
your
it.
Sir point. Oh, can we see this animation again? I love the X cross.
Sakura-san!
そこかセブンソードエクシャ
Action.
I do lament lip movement in Super War sometimes, but I do like how there's at least one line that lines up perfectly in these games.
Yeah, because it's a fixed animation, so they just pick one of the voices.
Yeah.
Buy X Sabers and Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yep.
Ooh, nice.
Trust
Custom module.
Trust but hope.
I have to hit that guy.
You're alright, if you press spirit, you can turn into the Danker Granola.
Good thing I already did once.
Lamau! I wish it's over.
You know, if you move closer, she could use the Dankoger attack mode. Yep.
さてと、お掃除開始。ダンマグナム。
We like it when the Power Rangers just use their Zords, right?
Zoids.
I almost said Zoids. I
You
was so
almost
close.
said Zoids.
It's just Zords.
I do enjoy that Saki is just some bum they picked up on the street. He's just
Literally
trying
a
to
just
guy
so
was living in a cardboard box. Like I mentioned earlier, their rooms in the Dragon Cyber are like their rooms outside. He does have a cardboard box.
He's just some bum.
Hey, listen, we're looking for pilots. You want to join? Can I check my box? Sure.
Sure, why do you want your box? Well, I played this game once called Metal Gear Solid, and
He actually didn't want it. They recreated it for him. He was like, why?
I enjoyed the box.
Some men are born to live in the box.
気分だぜ
Man, I want to know what you mean.
デュナメス目標を狙い撃つ
It has a bipod. You will never see it used.
Bomb.
no cold mine, so
How are you in space? Well, you are to be, but this, these are all except for this. Sag.
Hey, wait. Can you go back and see its second to last weapon real quick? What up? Wait. Can you look at Daisetsu Orochi then? Where is it? Oh yeah, Mel, look at the weapon ranks.
Yeah, no, you can't use it in the air.
A-loss.
Oh, Doc, well done.
I knew I saw it. I couldn't miss the chance.
Defeated.
Well done.
A for Ace. Ace loss.
Oh, Duck, you're lucky I gained maximum power in FF14 last night, or I would have. If it were not for the laws of this land.
Oh yeah, you got your Agrius armor.
So, EXP from repair is bullshit.
Goddamn.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Ray, how does it feel to still be playing Alpha Guide?
It feels pretty good, I gotta say.
Hey, Loz.
ベタ野郎
Aye.
Ray's not even gonna understand A-Laws until the next game. Oh yeah, Monk Ryoma.
I didn't see it.
I'm never gonna get Bald Ryoma. I'm never giving it up.
Bald
Gotta warn me
Ryoma,
next time it happens.
Bald Ryoma isn't really can't hurt you.
Bald Ryoma, good job, babe!
It's just coming out of his bald head.
Hey, game.
Ding. Nice game.
We've done it.
Clap, 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 clap.
It's time to retreat before anyone else shows up. Oh shit, yeah, let's get out of here. Let's go, let's go.
Oh my.
Human Reform League.
Oh my.
Hey, aliens.
I wish Super Wars would bring more imposing forces sometimes, because I feel like I could take that.
In a row.
In a fight.
In a fight?
I genuinely feel like I could take that right now. And I'm just like,
Sometimes they do.
Oh, what they're talking about right now is they're all kind of freaking out that Celestial Being and the Gundam saved them instead of destroying them. With Celestial
about
Being
to
here
say.
to actually help us sometimes? I thought they were just warmongers. You can talk now, Duck.
Also, Sergei notices that Sergei knows about the Super Soldier programs. Sergei was like, hey, maybe the Celestial Being has a Super Soldier in the ranks because the quantum brainwaves that came as a result of enhancing the brains of the Super Soldiers. But meanwhile on Earth, top character here, Kinue, is Saji's sister, and she's rejoicing that her brother and her brother's friend are safe.
Friend.
And friend. The other character here, Isabel Cronkite, reporter.
Don't talk smack.
Apparently has just learned that Kinue is investigating Celestial Being, who Celestial Being is hanging out with Isabel's favorite subject, Denkuga. She's the winner of that Pulitzer Prize with that really important article about Denkuga. And Isabel invites Kinue to hang out and do reporter things together, and she agrees. Back in the
reporter
Talamayos, back in the Talamayos, Tieria tries to get on Sumeragi's case for revealing the ship. And Ali is like, wait, no, hold on. Sumeragi was just trying to protect me after I went out against the invaders. And Roma and Aoi are like, yeah, you protected people. It was a really obvious danger, and you did the right thing. And Crow's like, yes, spent money comes back to help you. And spent lives go nowhere. And Tierra is just like, no, I am fixated on this. Where the plan, you fucked up the plan.
Moveda!
My plans.
And Sumeragi's like, I also protected his Gundam. And Tierra's like, well, you shouldn't have let a defective person into a Gundam. And Ali is like,
Moveda.
I kind of think Tierra is right. And Sumeragi's like, hey, Tierra, does that apply to yourself too? And Tierra's just like, I'm fucking out of here.
Goodbye.
And Lakan tells Sumeragi he's with her. This outfit is a lot like WLF in its tactics, but surely we're better people than watching innocents die. And Sumeragi is like, all right, everyone should get on the same page now. Everyone move aboard the Ptolemaios now that we shut it off. And she asks Lakan, hey, can you show everyone around? And the Getter team tells Sumeragi, hey, we got your back too.
I love Neil. Such a good character.
Yeah. And Hayato tells her to watch her drinking, which is pretty impressive from a Getter member.
Damn. The call out post.
And she wonders to herself what she would have done if Alia hadn't forced her to intervene. Oh, by the way, we got a message for Boatman right at the end there.
Yes, good call. Yes, good call. Yes, good call. So Rambo was saying that he gave Sumeragi support defend originally, right? But that perhaps dash would have been a better option.
Ooh, I like that. I like the idea of dash. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dash to repair. That makes sense.
50 PP. So I'm not gonna get not gonna get a whole lot with this, but
We have another root split here. Yet
Yes,
another
and
root
Ray will be
split.
taking the Area 11 one because that gets him Wing Gundam.
We just we're already inside a 3-way root split.
Correct. You're going to get a root split in your root split. Welcome
No!
to Super Robo Wars Z2.
I mean the replay values out the roof. Jeez.
I want you to play this game.
Trust. So
I'd
that's
like
useless,
to
right?
stop.
Because remember how this game works?
I know,
You
it's for
gotta
the
have the-
weapons.
Oh, true.
You got me.
It's for the weapons.
Well, clearly you put it on.
I played
Show
Z1. I knew how to turn Setsuko into a goddess.
Well, clearly you put it on Getter, so you can use Getter 3 with an A in space.
Hey, laws.
You know?
Ray, don't trust him. No, leave it on Crow. Ray, don't do it.
The laws of A-Laws is calling to me.
Ray, no, you can just use Getter 1. Ray, no!
The loss of this world!
Maybe not. I'm gonna get something to eat. I'll be right back.
Alright, while Ray's away, I'll comment on something really quick. I like how there is clearly enough space in this box to write the full word save and load,
Sav.
but we have Savinlod.
It might have been a character limit issue.
I think it is. I think it is.
Because that is clearly 5 characters, because it's S space, A space, V. So it might just be a character limit issue, because they were kanji originally.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it has to do with the amount of text there being a fixed size.
Yeah, we got
Otherwise, I wouldn't have done that.
pilots train support.
Yeah, a lot of these must have just been character limit things, because
Save and load are very short kanji, so.
for those of you who don't know how translating from Japanese to a game without an English script works, you have to import it. So luckily Z2 has an English script. I believe it has the English alphabet when you go to character creation
It does.
in
We
the
have it
default
earlier.
game. So they're able to use the game's existing alphabet to fill in spaces, but then they have to go by space available, because even if you can already use the alphabet in game, you can't just change the space allowed without heavy editing of the game structure and files, which a lot of people just don't know, especially for PSP. This shit's fucked up. I think A Portable is like the first time in at least the Super Robo Wars community we've gotten a serious overhaul patch of Super Robo Wars game to the point of actually changing that sort of stuff. It takes a lot of effort and finagling that just isn't something that a one-person team, which is just what this was, just one dude making a translation patch of names and menus, could feasibly put into creating without taking much longer to actually pop it out. Yeah, words!
Japanese words.
It can't be. Japan?
I'll never forget the Japanese.
Oh, damn.
What?
I opened Grand Blue to do a little prep for Guild War. And I was like, man, what happened? Did guild buffs lapse? I started with 0 bar and then I remembered where I am.
Oh, I thought you were feeling some regrets.
No. No.
Don't worry, Ron. Duck has yet to feel regret over any game he's quit.
That's good.
I mean, if what I heard about Goof Troop is true, I think I'm gonna place pretty high in Goof Troop.
Yeah, if you actually put a little bit of effort in.
If I do nearly anything I did, then
Slink is still try hard. I think he goes over 1 bill.
If I'm anywhere close to what I did in Watasha, then I'll be fine.
Well, at least you're around for the one Guild War I try harded in. I'll try in this one though.
Was it? Is the guild that Blue is in? Is that Goof Troop?
I think so.
Yeah, I think I'll be fine.
It's the one I am ostensibly in.
On
That's
paper,
a
you're
word
in,
for
yeah.
it, Christian.
You're in it on paper, yeah.
Ostensibly.
Hey,
I looked up the definition of the word ostensibly because I know what it is. I just wonder how they define this. Apparently, or purportedly, but
Hey,
perhaps not actually.
hey, Duck, how many days ago has it been since Chris logged on? You're in the
Is
guild,
Chris
right?
logged on?
Yeah.
No, I'm not in Goof Trip yet.
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't been extended the invite.
Too many.
Too many.
You want me to tell you?
Sure.
Just today.
Oh, no, you broke it.
I did think it was weird.
Because-
I just took your support summon.
Because I heard there was a free draw.
Oh, well, that would do it.
It's just free singles, Christian. Don't worry.
I did do my roll.
I noticed.
Full plural. And then I rolled everything I had left.
I'm assuming it's been since the end of.
I want to know what you got,
anniversary.
Doug.
I won't talk about it. I'm just gonna say that I did roll.
Poggers.
And I did not get any of the rate up characters. Or the new rate up characters, yeah.
Oh, that's fine then. Don't care.
Yeah, I'm emphasizing that I did not get them in order to avoid. Yes. I like how we have $604. Where's the 4?
Money, weird.
I mean, isn't it because we paid some money at the we lost some money at the very start of the
That's a different money
That's
source.
yeah. That's entirely like plot-based account. I think it's like fixed actually.
Aw.
Yes, it is.
It's just an expression of how in debt Crow is.
Disappointment.
If the team had to pay back Crow's debt, it'd be really bad.
I am also disappointed that you don't actually lose 50 Mira in Cold Steel.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't think so.
Well,
Aw.
clearly it's party money, and when he comes back, it comes with him. So it's just assumed, or something. That or Reen is just an infamous counterfeiter.
My 50 mirror.
He went to small claims court for it.
Small claims court. I finally did it.
You played a
Finally
video game?
changed my skill key in my fire team, or my opus key on my fire team to skill.
Wow.
Finally. Finally!
Now
I'm glad I started making you say that.
now Skoo will be big.
Yes, my Ogies are sized because Izmir is here, so I don't need to hold on to the Ogi key anymore.
That's right, you guys know.
And now Nemone and Athena are doing 4 mil Ogi, or 4 mil nukes every turn.
The Nemone of my Nemone is my friend. She hates it.
That's a lie.
Is it?
Hmm.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Alrighty.
How was it?
How was what?
The thing you did, food?
Yeah, I got some pizza right here.
Yeah.
Alright.
Good for you. And how was it?
I'm about
Only
to
the
eat.
voice.
I'm about to eat right now, Chris. Only the voice.
Yeah, so this is the first message from Boatman that Sumeragi is playing to get everyone back onto the same page. And Boatman says, hey, I want your help, and I'm prepared to deliver you a suitable reward. I'm sending the same message to Liu Mei, who I know is a celestial being agent. Next time we talk, we can speak live if you're truly interested. And it's pretty impressive, because this message reached the Ptolemies. Nobody is supposed to know this thing exists. And whoever Boatman is, he's like at the same level as the ruler of the Dragon's Hive, and we can't really mess with him. He's definitely someone with some serious clout. And he wants to hire a celestial being to help the UN Security Council's private army. And the chairman of the Security Council, a guy named Elgin Erotic, is
The
apparently-
chairman?
The chairman, that's right.
Oh no.
He's known to prioritize global threats over any squabbling in nations, but there's only so much the UN can do when the major squabblers are the consistent nations. So, Boatman is working around that problem. Resources, intelligence, so on and so forth. Seems to be that the mysterious message we got from Boatman earlier, as a warning of the civilian shuttle under attack by invaders, was actually a test of their prowess. And it sounds pretty nice, but there's obviously an underlying motive here, and Celestial Being can't just take things at face value, otherwise, they'd have exploded a long time ago. Typically, they'd like to blow off the UN and just keep doing their own work, but, there's no point in ending the war if the entire species dies out first, so it's... Well, Sumeragi's putting the forced disarmament thing on pause. We're gonna help the UN against the global threats, the aliens, the dimensional beasts, and so on. And, Lock-On says, yeah, it's true, we'll use anyone we can to reach our goals, including the team here, the Getter team, and anyone else we're currently friends with. And the Dragon's Hive people are on the same page. They're down for it, and Satome is not going to have any objections to this, so seems fine. Even Veda's on board with this, so yep. And if everything goes well, yeah. If everything goes well, we might get a better idea of who Boatman is in the near future. And if things go poorly, things will be very painful for him. And so everyone on board, Sumeragi's gonna hit up Boatman to tell them that the team agrees. Tyria, by the way, is really not interested in discussing why Veda is on board with it already, which is unusual. Usually Tyria is all about talking about Veda, but today it seems not so much so.
Maybe he's still recovering from the fact that Sumeragi just T-posed all over him last scenario.
Yeah. So yeah. Sumeragi is going to reach out to Boatman. Tell him, we have the right to refuse if the UN's operations start going against our own principles. And we haven't actually called him up yet, but I think we're about to in a moment. There we are. Yeah. So Boatman agrees. He'll pass it along. If things start running counter to Celestial Beings' aims, they have the right to refuse any further missions. And Tyria is wondering to himself, if Boatman and his many extensive underworld ties, if he's one of the quote-unquote guardians. But Boatman offers them 2 missions. You can choose one of them. Would you like to go to Japan?
If
rendezvous?
you choose to accept them.
Yes, of course. Would you like to go to Japan and rendezvous with the UN's private army? Or would you like to go to Area 11 and rendezvous with the colonial governments? And we know where Ray's going. But Boatman says, I'll give you time to decide, and the details of the plans will be sent straight to Veda. Wow. That's pretty rare. So Sumeragi leaves the final decision for, Japan or Area 11 up to her. And so it's time to decide.
Man, this is good cheese pizza.
And this bit here is mostly everyone discussing the two areas, Japan, Area 11. What everyone knows about it, and so on and so forth. So
Dum-de-dum.
there you go. In either case you pick here, the Ptolemaios will continue to be the Celestial Being Mothership, and the remaining crew here introduce themselves. It's Chris, Lichty, Lasse, and Felt. And Crow asks if he can visit an Axion facility, so he can, drop off his combat data, pay off a little of his debt, get his mech tuned up again. And Sumarag is like, yeah, okay, that's fine, you can do that. But Lasse is going to go with you to make sure you don't get any funny ideas. So we go to chapter.
I'm surprised they didn't choose Ian. He's the mechanic on Ptolemaios, for anyone wondering.
Oh yeah, I remember Ian. He's a cool guy.
Huh. Apparently, no matter which route split you pick, all the next chapters have the same name anyway.
Correct.
Weird.
It's like this is important or something.
This is literally just choose your units.
But without the foreknowledge of
Who do you want for your party?
pickup.
Question mark, question mark, question mark is talking to Trya.
It's her boss,
No.
her mystery boss. And she
Mystery
says
boss?
that number 0 is about 80% capacity. And that's,
Whoa.
expected. But on the other hand, analysis of the VX is going a bit slower.
Oh no,
And,
VX.
Try is
Oh, no.
not a fan of
Oh no, VXT. Oh no!
Try is not a fan of her boss is teasing him. Her boss is teasing her about it. And once she's done figuring out the damn thing, she'll toss it right back at him. And Trya is complaining that there's static on the line. There's probably a bunch of dimensional storms over the Pacific or something. By the way, the boss is in Japan, but anyways.
Uh-oh.
Yes, her boss is Carlos Axion Jr.
That's a sentence.
Hey, look! It's Esther.
So yeah,
Who's Esther? Exactly.
Crow
Start to
runs
use
into-
smalls.
Esther hates his guts at first sight and is telling him about how much she does so. And Crow's like, okay, I guess I'll quickly go about my business here and leave it behind, lest my misogyny grow even stronger. And Esther's like, hey, before you go, I got one request for you, since you're the Blaster's pilot, the Brasta pilot. Kill every single dimensional beast. And he's just like, okay. Pretty weird, but that's fine, I
Yeah,
guess. It's
okay,
what it's
thanks,
built
girl.
for.
See ya.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I do, I guess.
Girl.
Anyways, this is Trya's boss, Carlos Axion Jr.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's like,
Not really.
hello, I can smell your debt from here. And Crow's
Bruh.
like, oh, I bet this is another Axion guy. And probably, probably trying to trip up Trya. Carlos is trying to buy out his contract. And Esther warns Crow, hey, don't listen to anything Carlos is saying. And there's, a kind of weird argument begins where Crow's like, yep, I'm gonna pay off my debts myself, beat all the dimensional beasts, and, do right by my boss, Trya. And it's kind of an awkward argument. The three of them barely even know each other. And,
At least they know they're being awkward.
yeah. But the base's alarm goes off before they can go any further.
Oh no.
And Crow tells Carlos, hey, there's no separating me from the Brasta. It's my partner.
Hi, Lasse.
Yep, Lasse is coming to grab Crow now that the alarm has gone off.
I love that face of Crow, it's so good. Scenario 9, Dimensional Tremor.
Yeah,
What
the
a-
brass says is Aibo now.
What a beautiful man.
Alright. So, there's no telling exactly what Crow's about to go up against, but he's gonna facing it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
As you do.
Hey, wait, the hell? The enemy some kind of emerges, quote unquote. And on the side, Carlos is wondering if Crow will be able to master the VX.
I wonder if there's some sort of limit to these
Probably not.
enemies. Perhaps we could ask that question.
God damn it, here we go again.
Something like 6 minutes or so.
6 minutes. 6 minutes is all I can spare today.
物騒な世の中ってのは歓迎しないぜ。
So these guys better still have like nothing armor. Yeah, that did some good damage.
Well, that looks like it's pretty much fully.
Image. Oh, it's a Kirby enemy. Okay.
Langolese. Look out. Mouth orb. 680. Oh.
Yeah, still nothing armor. Their final hit took a slight hit from Z1. Thank God.
Alright, we've seen their animation once. That's all they have.
Eh.
Oh yeah, they're paper.
Ouch.
Ow. You don't shoulder.
Sure.
Oh, nice. Good ol' persist.
Clutch his sniper.
修理カウンターが急上昇だ。悪いな、俺は薬業神だ。この距離ならこいつの出番だ。
Shoot wide.
Orb.
Shoot wide.
さあ、修正。こいつで仕留める。
Oh, that actually had different animations for being in the air.
Yeah, it changed the angle.
Oh, but he also uses different ammo and stuff. Like, he doesn't miss 2 shots at first. Well, he misses 2 shots at first, but they're not exploding.
Because they don't hit the ground.
Well, yes, but
Oh.
the letters on his screen also reflect it. I'm serious. I'm serious.
I know.
So, hey, we got new people approaching.
Oh no, it's the Code Geass kids. Hi, Shirley. Hi, you. Hi, Rivel. Wow,
So-
it's Auntie Louisa there too. Look at that.
Yeah, it's a bit of a school trip here.
They're having a crack.
So here's your theme, right? Instead of days.
Ugh. So
Jesus
anyways,
Christ, what a departure.
this is the UN's anti-emerge forces, led by Holland.
And Talho.
Wait, is she already post haircut?
Hey, it's Mr. War Crimes. Nice to see you again.
It's pocket full of rainbows, Doug. Fast and loose.
I don't understand anything.
Yeah, what's up, Colin?
This still checks out.
He started
Movie's
in this thing?
bad.
He started in this thing? Okay.
Yep. Movie is bad.
Hey, look,
Did you use this-
their tri-formation attack is still
Maybe you should give them a chance.
I did, Christian. I've played this game before.
Well, maybe another one.
I miss you, Gecko.
Don't get too used to it, right?
Oh.
It comes and it goes, and it comes and it goes, and then it comes and it finally goes.
Moondoggy.
Oh man, I wonder if Moondoggy has his 10 SP spirit again. That'd be
He
fucking
does.
awesome.
I just, would not get comfortable with that thought.
I'm sad.
Welcome to Arca 7. This game, it fucking blows chunks.
Oh. Well, this map attack is still there.
It blows! Rambo says to try and conserve Holland's SP. No Commandor for you, by the way.
Did Talha have a Commandor before? In
No.
Z1?
Nope.
No? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So anyways, Crow's heard of Holland's machine, and anyone who can master flying it like Holland must be a hell of a pilot.
The tragedy.
Do you like this theme, Ray?
No.
It's just gonna be the Z1 anims, isn't it?
Yep. Good, Ray, 'cause I don't like it either. I don't think anyone does.
It feels like a really generic movie theme.
Because it is.
Yeah, I know. It's the worst part. I'm not wrong.
You are entirely correct.
A Michael Bay film.
No, even Transformers have better music than this.
Why did we give this up? Why did we ever let the TV series go?
I don't know, ask Strata.
Oh, I'll just blame God.
Well, it's that or yourself.
Don't blame yourself for God.
Did you notice, by the way, in one of the Evilies, like, conversations, there was, like, a phrase where it was like, if not God, you'll have to blame yourself.
Yeah, I noticed.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I just hadn't noticed, I didn't remember if
That's
you
pretty
reacted
good.
to that, so...
yeah, I know it says it too. It's backgammon.
It's the end of the first.
And then he recites the
Section.
intro text during the cinematic opening while he transforms into a monster. At least you're alright, Crow.
This animation goes long.
Yes. Started really doing that about the Z series. They really started making the OG animations in like Z2 and Z3 really, really long. Not always in a good way,
No.
unfortunately.
Image.
It just wants the theme playing. I can't blame it.
It's a good theme.
Hey, I agree.
Probably the only good theme we have next to that thing.
Yeah,
I
we're not
highly
letting that go.
suggest you replace the Eureka themes if you're going to use any of the units, right? And by any of the units, I mean one of 3!
One of 3?
The Nirvash type, bad.
Ugh.
Boy, Holland, are you gonna be alright?
No. In fact, I'd defend right now. Holland sure is taking a bounding.
Boy.
Oh, they had many more units in Z1, yes. Too bad.
動きを止めてはダメ。前進を続けて。邪魔をするなら相手が誰であろうと。今よ、剣豪。
おう、全て命中させてやる。
This is so weird. Apparently they're working for the government, which is the complete opposite of the TV.
Yep.
This hits so much weirder now.
One more time! Pocket full of rainbows is bad!
I get it. I understand.
Pocket full of bullshit.
You should have been like the man who missed the rainbow, to be honest.
I know why you want to think about this tech, because
me
you're
a
trying to
second.
find out how it went this way, and if there's just anything you could have done.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
Black Strange.
Oh yeah, Black Stranger!
Oh, Battlecore, let's go!
A little bit of a spoiler, but yeah, you figure he was gonna show up at some point, right?
No way. The unresolved plot character appears in this game.
Hey, Ron.
No way!
No way. No way.
Yes.
How old was Bright in the 1 Year War?
Wasn't he like 19?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Even I,
Why does this
youngest
hurt you,
among us.
Kristen?
is older than 0079.
Because he
right now.
looks so old.
Yeah, I did not forget that. Hey Ray,
Yeah.
how old was Maru when she took the Archangel for the first time?
Somewhere about 20 something. I want to say.
She
that.
had to be mid-20s, right?
Maru
she
Ramius
actually-
in Gundam Seed is 25 years old.
Yeah.
Oh,
that checks out. That was like mid 20s for me.
She just hit Christmas cake, so they say.
6 years older than Bright when he did the same thing.
Well, to be fair, Bright was thrust into the situation rather than being.
I mean,
actually
he was
captain.
actually like an officer on the ship, so he.
Yes, but he wasn't captain. He
No,
had
I know.
to be.
I'm just saying in the sense that the Earth Federation during the 1 Year War was actually pushing soldiers through their training that fast.
Wasn't there a captain before Maru? Or was she a...
No, she's captain of the Archangel.
No, she was like a lieutenant, wasn't she?
No,
And then she got put into captainship because, yeah, I feel like I remember this.
I don't.
Ray, do you
I'll
remember?
welcome being wrong. I haven't seen Seed in a hot minute.
I know that the ship that was going to be there, Matara was meant to be there as a lieutenant, but shenanigans happened and got blown up, so she was meant to be ensign. And then Maru was just there on standby at the base.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she wasn't even supposed to be part of the crew?
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause
wow.
I remember she was with the Gundams when they were attacked.
But when
And she wasn't-
when Kira
she
took
wasn't-
over the Strike Gundam, she had to make an executive decision.
Yeah.
Yes, to get in the entirely non-functional Gundam.
Fucking Kira just hopped into the gun and like, I
Yeah,
know how to work this thing. It have buttons.
Yeah, she was wearing a maintenance outfit.
Wait, if this thing doesn't die, can we look at the name of that attack? It might die.
It'll die.
I don't know if this thing employs.
I didn't even notice the name.
また来るわ了解
What was it, Doug?
It's laser, but just without the E. It's just laser.
Lazar.
It's just laser.
Oh, Maru is an engineer. who was
Answer,
supposed to be
answer.
captain. Interesting.
Yeah, that makes sense, because Seed is supposed to be super just redo 0079.
Yeah, until the later half.
Yeah. And then it,
I mean, I still enjoyed the later half.
No, it was good. Base Seed is good.
Yeah. Well, it's a live duck. We can see what's good. What's good.
No, you can't.
Oh!
Yare.
Oh, it's alive, Doug. We can see what it is. No, you can't.
Rip.
End
Ah, that's
of
funny.
the map.
That's funny.
Took its laser and went home.
I'm going home.
Does anyone know what it said?
By the way, reinforcements.
Yeah, so there's a dimensional quake occurring. This kind of quake is massive. It's a dimensional tremor. It can teleport people and even entire chunks of its surroundings around.
Wow.
But nobody has any time to react, and there's a new kind of dimensional beast emerging.
Here it comes.
Mel, you know what's gonna happen, eh?
Oh, I know what's gonna happen.
And I know what's gonna happen
remember,
because I
Cal.
just read it.
I'll tell once it happens.
Just let it happen.
I'll maybe tell.
Have fun, right?
Must seem like
But
anything.
these enemies are pretty tough. Just as a warning.
You wish you could get HP regen.
Damn.
I mean, you can board the terminus, and that's about it.
Did you mean the gecko?
You can board the terminus onto the gecko.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, well, he's just gonna have to suck it up. Wait, that's a
Actually, you can
retrieve.
retrieve him.
You can
Yeah.
board him.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
Uh-oh.
Hey, it's our friends.
Hey, buddies.
Last went and grabbed everyone. Crow Brust.
Thank you, Lasse.
Is his last name Brust?
Yes.
It sure has the rust of it.
Good to know.
Hey, by the way, something's happening. Doesn't this seem kind of familiar?
When this music hits, it certainly hits all the familiar chords.
So, let's see. Oh, sorry, I misspoke earlier. This dimensional quake is bigger than the previous one. This one is the dimensional tremor.
Oh no!
These are the new kinds of dimensional beasts.
And a new giant monster.
It's huge. By the way, hey
How's it
Crow.
going?
Hey Crow. Vibe check.
Megazowler!
Jigenju.
World's biggest vibe check.
Rhyhorn is pissed.
Crush them pressed to shreds!
Crow, you have failed the vibe check. You have significantly failed the vibe check.
Active time event failure.
Bye!
Crow is not a gamer.
So anyways, that debt is not being repaid. This is the end of the game.
Crow!
Oh, shit.
And the rest of the team is like, well, we gotta take out the rest of the dimensional beasts, or else there's no hope of even saving him. We gotta counterattack now.
Someone call him Shaw.
Alright, Ray. You have 3 turns to kill everything except for the new question mark dimensional beast.
There's 2 of them, I think.
No.
No? No? Okay. What was that 2-bit? No, guess not.
So down there, fuck off.
Genju.
Also, we have new types of Jigenju, these purple boys.
Yes.
You're going to learn to hate them, Ray.
Although these guys were the ones with the barriers.
They do, in fact, possess
A barrier. Oh. Yay!
and they are going to swiftly become bog standard. Enjoy the default ones while you can.
So motivated. Alright, let's see.
It's like Arrowgator.
It's time to kill.
Oh no, they have a wildering attack as well, Jesus.
Yeah, they suck. You're gonna really miss these gray lifeless beat sticks real soon.
Welcome to hell, Jimmy Hopkins.
ロックオンストラトス狙い撃つぜ
At the very least, you will have reinforcements soon.
I will.
You should.
Because of the nature of this route split, I don't actually know exactly what's going on.
You should.
Horn DM.
Mm-hmm.
Real 4. Predict battle spirits. Protect.
Oh,
Jeez.
those are some skills, oh baby.
we're super early into this game. That's a good loadout.
Dude.
Prevail 4,
Default.
predict battle spirit? Holy
Default.
fuck.
Yeah. Cancels damage under 1500, 5 energy. Yikes.
Hey, it's time for those pierce weapons.
Ignore size!
Oh god.
Hey, at least the will down weapon only has +0 hit.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Oh my goodness, they're going ham.
The
I immediately disliked this.
the will down weapon has +0 hit, so that's a consolation.
It's okay, there's only 2 of them right now.
You can smell what I'm smelling.
You bite the fur bites back, my man.
Damn, damn, damn. Hey, Kristen.
Yes?
It's heat.
It's heat.
It is.
Aren't you excited?
Yeah. But I want to be called out when he does this. When he does the.
The baldening.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
It feels as if he and I are similar to him.
Kindred spirits
Yes.
together as one in the gather.
Nyeh.
Neener.
とんだ期待外れだぜ
Neener.
Not about to have that friend.
That's a good night.
Fine, I'll stay in the damn AoE.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah?
Did Alliance raids Beauty Finder, hoping for a quick crystal tower.
Yeah.
I'm in the Orban Monastery.
I
Oh,
knew it. So what's
So
happening?
by the way, the school trip kids are in a bad place, you know.
yeah, no shit, they're in a bad place.
You know, active combat zone, kind of bad to be students in. Man. Oh, there we go. So we're on the other side of the route split, so I don't have the exact details of what's going on here. But basically, the other route is coming back to meet up with us. If we were on the... Yeah.
The Black Knights are here.
Yeah,
If we were
zero.
If we're on the other route, the unexpected appearance of Celestial being in Dinkuga Nova would be happening, and we would be saying it wasn't part of our plan to be here. But anyways, yes, the Black Knights are here.
Kiriko, Kiro, Jewel. Let's go.
And just these three here, just hanging out.
Yeah, they're helping the resistance in Area 11.
So no one knows Lelouch is zero.
Nobody.
I stare at Tito.
It's good I destroyed only one of these guys and they all just show up to help out. That is
Yeah,
very
Ray, why don't you
nice.
check out your new friends? You already know the Wing Gundam and
I'll get to you in a
Duo.
second.
Senior, ready?
What's
This.
this? A scope
Oh,
dog?
yeah.
Size
Look at those terrain ranks, let's go!
S. CACC,
Wow.
baby.
It's Rambo
Wow,
Spirit
that's-
Animal.
At last.
He's a
Survivor, precise attack, prevail level 9. Hey, Ray, why don't you check
Prevail
Survivor?
Well,
We saw it earlier, but we can see it again, yeah.
yeah. We didn't check precise attack.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Alpha
It's the-
guiding crits. And be like, hey, how's it going?
So if Kiriko ever survives with less than 10% HP, he becomes invincible.
He legit just becomes God. I
Om Punch.
Scope.
become as gods.
What are his
Hey, Ray, why don't you check out these units that you have no fucking clue what they are? It's Glasgow. It's a Nightmare Frame.
Glasgow.
Hey, it's the Glasgow. You want to bless each and kiss there, mate, eh?
Size S. Here's Tamaki. He's your resupply unit, I believe.
Yep.
Yes. He's the resupply one.
Slash Hakai-hen.
Correct. It is Slash Harkin. Good old Ogie here is in the repair one.
Oogie.
Yep. Are they all ammo based?
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Someone that Ray actually cares about. Cotton is in her own custom Glasgow currently.
Red Glasgow.
Yeah.
Ooh,
We're at
level
level 6. What's up? I'm up on hit.
Guts.
Not bad.
She's a melee attack as an
attack.
extra weapon that they don't have.
Fist.
Hey, used for their energy.
Yeah. And finally, the man, the myth, the legend.
Oh yeah.
Theodore in his custom Sutherland.
Did you see that? See that shirt? That option from the menu?
The Sutherland is a Britannian machine that he used his Gias to get the pilot out of and then stole.
It's the next generation machine.
What a meanie head.
Yes! He's not a good guy.
What?
It's supposed to be a next generation Nightmare Frame, right?
Yeah, it's the Britannian. Although it's not next generation, more so like Britannians have money and therefore their Nightmare Frames are better tuned. I mean, it's tactical command.
Commands. Offense, defense, or attack.
Hey.
So, Zero's alright in X. Zero's the fucking shit in Z2 and Z2.2. So, you can already see he has a command aura. Level 2 by base. Right, go into his menu for Google. Check out battle command there.
Oh, word?
You can cast any of these in an area, and every unit in that area will get it. And I believe in Z2, it's post-move.
Well, let's try it out.
Wow.
Let's see if it's post move.
Pretty sure it's not. Oh, what?
Oh yeah.
I told you that in X he's okay, but in Z that he's the shit.
What's the AOE look like? Oh man. Oh,
His
baby.
ace bonus. I'm actually checking if it's ace bonus or if it's his a full upgrade bonus. I gotta check really quickly.
According to Rambo, he cannot attack after he uses it.
Yes, well, duh. So his ace bonus increases the radius of his tactical command area by 2 squares.
Wow.
Yo.
So give us the aura again, Ray.
It's gonna be 5 tile radius.
Yeah,
Radius.
+2 all that. Hit your whole goddamn team.
All right, get him in there. Get him in there.
Do it, Ray. That's free, by the way. You can do this every turn, no cost.
So good.
Man, I can't wait to see this in 30th anniversary, except nerfed. Anyway,
Well, yeah, he got nerfed in X. So it's not post move until you play your full upgrade bonus, or you get him his ace bonus.
Oh, is it only one of the? Is it either?
I don't know which one it is, but one of those two will get it so that it can become post move. But it's not post move by default in X.
I would assume it's his ace bonus because technically the machine. Well, I don't know.
it might take a while to get loose because the point of the movie is to get in. It is the Lucia the Resurrection. Huge.
If only there was some reliable way to get Kiriko to below 10%.
Oh, duo!
Oh, that's right. This game, I forgot how many animations Z2 has for parry. Everyone gets a parry.
Oh, hell yeah,
Everyone
Ray,
gets a
get him in
unique
there.
parry.
My boy
Let's
duo.
go. Here it comes.
Let's go.
How's it going?
Hey, let's go.
Cannot wait until later when we replace this theme.
Oh, we get Tetsuno in this game?
Hell yeah, we do!
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
That's Kiriko.
Oof.
So Glasgow's are very dodgy, as you can see, but unfortunately,
I used alerts, so.
Ogi and Tamaki are not. Well, Ogi and Tamaki are not great pilots. I forced myself to use Tamaki one run because I really just appreciate the bullet aesthetic that these weapon machines have. They're very gun,
Tom,
very PP, very shooty.
The hit rates are pretty bad for being size S. Like, I know the pilots aren't great, but jeez.
I
11
mean,
moves.
they are
Yeah.
just that bad, Doc. I don't know what to tell you. They're just they're literally jobbers.
I gotcha.
In there.
It's good shit. Love this theme.
Yeah, it's a little bit more respectable.
What do you think about this theme, Ray?
It's alright.
You vibing?
It's alright, yeah.
It plays in a lot of intense moments in the show.
That's so good. It's got that flamenco flair to it too.
Yeah.
No wonder Kiriko fits in right with these guys.
They got the wheels.
Yeah.
They get to schmoove like he does.
Jericho looks over. My people. My people.
これぐらいはやってみせる
They really are like the Votoms of the modern day.
Kiriko just like stares at one of the Sutherlands and like just the tiniest smile and he just says eyeball. You got a melee attack, Ray. It's cool, I guess.
Is
Oh,
it?
if you move one back, Ray, you can use it and stay in command range with Lelouch. That's why you said Ray was better.
Oh, yeah.
Oops.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we like that.
Kellen.
Red.
It's a Kiza Azinski.
Yeah, it is a
この
Giza
間違った世界を
with more chest,
Which is already
Boing.
impressive.
which is already impressive.
Yeah, get him, Callan!
Ah, fucking duck. Oh no, I'm sorry, Chris.
It's fine. It's fine.
笑わせてくれるじゃないの
There's a lot of amazing details in this. For example, look at its buffs and debuffs.
Yeah, he's got Mana Ward up, he's got Astral Fire 3. What is he casting there? Is that Fire 4? I don't know what Fire, I don't know if I can
Do you see that he's losing Astral Fire?
Yeah.
And it is
As
replaced.
he leaves, he loses it. Yeah, he loses it.
And it's replaced by a vulnerability stack.
Of all
Oh my god, yeah!
god.
You'd love to see it. You hate to see it.
The rescue was not in
Sure.
time. Nobody wins.
You love to hate to see it.
Oh, Ace would enjoy that.
I can post that in 14 chat.
Ace has been very vocal about losing his casts.
It's been really funny.
It's fun.
You get him, Setsuna.
You do it.
Get him, Setsundary.
What? It's not even attacking.
The gray ones can't join a post move attack stuff.
Oh. Return of this theme.
He's having
Oh,
so much
I
fun.
love that they put it in other places too.
He's
I
having
was
so
thinking we'd
much
never see it
fun.
again.
Oh, I'm happy. I'm so
Oh,
happy.
I was thinking we would never do that again. That's great. Oh man. And now you'll watch every animation hoping that it will dodge.
Oh no!
撤去不足攻撃に移る邪魔だ
邪魔だ
By this shot, Hero has already used half of his ammo.
Love this theme so much.
It is quintessentially Wing.
Hell yeah.
It lives.
I have watched the first. I say it first. I have watched. Is this? Did I watch this one? No, I did not.
Is it always MS Team?
I have watched 8 episodes of MS Team.
Nice.
How do you feel so far, Christian?
Well, I mean, I already told you, Mel. We were talking about it.
Shit!
But I haven't told anyone else, so it's fine. It's fine.
You should defend, right?
15%.
You should
That ain't
defend.
happening.
The funniest part was when, at the end of one of the episodes, episode 6, I think, just about when that one dude has been sent back to hospital because he was shot in the shoulder. Some strange people like nerd kid Mikhail is worried about his girlfriend, and they're all like, "Oh, you've never loved," or something like that. And the episode ends when they fought the big Saras.
Is this your last turn, right? No, right? No.
Oh, should we turn the second turn after?
Yeah.
And Shiro gets stuck on it, and they fly off. And I tell Emgear and Jessar that, oh hey, he's flying out with his girlfriend. As a joke. However, as it turns out, that is exactly what happened.
You're right. That's right.
Oh, God damn it. Why couldn't you have lined up another spot?
Would you like to blast Setsuna?
No, no thanks.
Shameful.
This is gonna be a turn.
It has been surprisingly deathless so far, but it changed a bit in the last episode that I watched. With the guerrillas in their home village and a couple
yes.
of Sikhs who wanna rest up there, get some
If you
food.
center it in Tamaki, you should be fine. Sorry, go on.
No, I was done.
Okay. Yeah, that one was a little out of nowhere, given that like up until then they had been actually really quite successful with their, not dying. So
Yeah, I was fully expecting in the first episode we see them when they liberate that one village that at least a civilian or a guerrilla would die, but no.
No. Even the bad guys
Also-
get a revival, Christian.
also the scene where he dodges the Zaku shell like point blank, he should be dead.
Mel complained about the exact same thing to me. I was like, I hadn't even thought about it. Like, subconsciously, I was like, wait a second. But then it shot her, and I was like, oh, well, never mind.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
when
a solid round.
when he
the-
dodged.
Yeah.
When he jumped to the right of a solid round flying past him, yeah, the air force and the suction from that should have literally torn him apart.
Don't worry about it.
Shiro just built different.
Yeah,
It's just
well,
built different.
it's extra funny because in the little episode previous, he had turned down the beam sword to the lowest possible setting, had to really go into it and turn it down with a screwdriver or a wrench or something, so that the beam sword wouldn't annihilate the land. They were trying to melt the ice. And it caused an explosion big enough to create a hot spring to have sex in.
True, very true.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
So funny.
Shiro's great. You liking your sitcom there, Christian?
Less of a sitcom. More of a rom-com. As in, yo, this romance is comedic as fuck.
Me, my girlfriend, and this goddamn war. Catch it 9 p.m. on Saturdays.
It's new light novel. My girlfriend is a Xeon princess.
Ah! Ah! Yummy! Get you to me!
Oh, I can. We do get the upgraded Colonial Gundams in this game, right? We don't have to wait till Z2.2 for the
For what?
like the, you know, like Heavy Arms Kai and stuff.
I think
I have no idea.
Z1 only covers the first half of Gundam Wing.
Oh wow! They didn't cram the whole TV series into one game.
Cool. Get rid of that guy.
Oh, does Tira have a map open? The fat one.
Does he? No.
No, he doesn't yet. Okay, never mind.
One
Oh,
F. One detail I did appreciate. I was like, that's some nice storyboarding right there. I see you've written this episode. There was a thought behind what was happening here. It's early on in the
Correct.
episode, where right after he's sent off to the hospital and they ambush the Apsaras.
Kill either.
you can let the N1 enemy phase itself.
Shiro.
It's turn 2 anyway, right?
Yeah.
Should be fine. You have 3 turns.
Shiro's suit basically stubs its toe on the sand because it can't fully extend and instead hits the ground. It's like, fuck, you go on ahead, we'll sit back here and fix this. And so they do that. And then at the end of the episode, when the Apsaras is about to absolutely melt Mikkel with its big old blazer, Shiro manages to jump in and tackle the
Yapsters, yep.
yeah, so the laser misses. But there's a couple of frames where it zooms in on the foot that they fixed as it lands perfectly on the ground. And
Yeah.
because of that, because they stopped and fixed that, he was able to save his life. It's like, there's purpose here, there's meaning.
There was meaning.
Every frame a painting.
I should drop by when you're watching this. Actually, I've been meaning to. Just things have been coming up.
Yeah, I've got the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th episode.
Don't
And
forget
then
to watch
the,
the 13th.
Yeah, we got the Miller's report and
Miller's
the
report.
short film.
Miller's Report's like a compilation film.
Okay.
Should I watch it?
I don't really think so. You're better off just watching the episodes.
Okay. Well, I am. And then
Yeah.
the short film, a 9-minute episode.
Yes, A Battle in 3 Dimensions. It's great.
And that's the 13th episode?
I
It's
thought there
it's-
was a 13th episode, but I might be just incorrect in remembering how the show went.
I think you're remembering the epilogue of the 12th.
I might be.
But yeah, there's like a small 9-minute thing. Christian was talking about that one you can really watch anytime once you pass like the second half. Once he gets his quote-unquote machine upgrade.
Well, he hasn't done that yet, so.
Yeah, it's not really part of the plot or anything. It's just a nice, like, you know, animation short for a cool fight. That's it, really.
Produce. There was one episode that, Mel, you were like, oh, this is like the best animated fight in Gundam.
Yeah,
think
it's
you've
the
had it
second
yet.
to last episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's when he's fighting the Goof Custom, and you have not seen that yet.
I have not seen that. No.
7
I just remembered and I was like, have I passed it? I can't. Must have happened later.
Worry not, for you have not.
Are you having fun yet, Gal?
Damn, Holland, you mad?
Mankind knew that they could not change that.
Oh man, it shot beam.
Shot weapon.
Amazing!
Yeah, you guys see the Quinn thing?
Yes, actually.
Jesus.
Yes.
How
What a-
embarrassing.
Incredibly.
To give context for the chat for what Ron's talking about, since it is, in fact, it's super embarrassing, we encourage you to laugh with us. Some guy, some WoW player, question mark, named Quentin?
Some toxic asshole.
There you go.
Just
decided
you don't
to
have
play-
feel bad for this guy at all.
You don't feel bad for him. He's just an asshole. Decided to play FF14, and he got really bored of ARR, which is fair. ARR is pretty boring, so then he decides to, get this, buy a skip to Shadowbringers, which is the final expansion currently.
Damn.
Hop immediately into the hardest content in the game, Savage Raiding, and play just without any knowledge or experience of what he should be doing because he skipped 3/4 of the game. And then, when he dies, obviously, he has the gall
Obviously.
to go onto Twitter and say that he gave the game a fair shot, that he's simply not into the weeb aesthetic,
And also,
and that he was keeping up with other
Yes.
players that were at that level of gameplay. He was not.
I think he specifically used the words top players. And there is one Twitter reply, right? To that chain of tweets, which is very simple. It's one image, right? It is I believe 8-person content, right? And it is a reading of all the damage that everyone's doing. He is in dead last, being out DPS'd by, as a DPS, to clarify, he is being out DPS'd by a paladin and a white mage. And in fact, he's just in last, right? He's in last. But he's parsing, 1,000 damage per second when, like, one button press is, like, more than 1,000 damage, I think, at that level. So, he's keeping up with the top players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you die in FF14 and you come back in a res, you get a status that lowers your stats a bit. And if you die again, you get lowered stats again. So, he was doing literally nothing.
Yeah, so he quit the game. Whatever.
I read a YouTube comment where it's like, hey, it's a win-win, guys. Swear out his money, and we didn't get a toxic player.
True.
True. It was just really sad that he had the gall to claim that he was
Keeping up.
just keeping up and doing well when he just was not in any way, shape, or form performing at all to the point that anyone else there was doing.
Meanwhile, Asmon's doing Koala Bahamut.
Yeah, Asmon, on the other hand of WoW players trying 14, has actually been getting into 14 a lot, genuinely reading the story, and playing the hardest content that ARR has to provide, synced, which means that his eye level is reduced to the level of the content.
Well, I don't
Basically,
think
he is almost as strong. Nowadays, characters have and people have so much gear and are so strong that it's a lot easier. But you can check an option to make things a bit more.
Wow!
Fuck
the
off,
hell?
this guy!
Wait, what happened?
I keep missing him.
What was that rate?
Huh?
He missed a 70, a 90, another 90, and an 83.
Jesus.
This one dude's giving you guff, Ray.
Fucking Chigenju.
I already don't like these guys.
They're not getting any better. I'm sorry.
It's alright, we have the button. Oh yeah, all out, let's go! Full power.
Ray is no longer playing around.
I'm no longer asking.
No more games. I think this is genuinely dangerous right now.
Ray's got this.
Debuff worries me. I don't know, it seems pretty big. Not where I
光月カレンを安く見るな。
さすがだなカレンなめんじゃねえぞ
Sasagadana, Callan.
Oh, just barely. Actually, no, he had a bigger gun, didn't he? So he would have used it. He would have been fine. Oh!
Oh?
This game's fucking rude.
Yeah, the stage is a little rude. Not gonna play around and pretend that it isn't.
I guess we gotta get off our feet before this game starts being easier than Z1.
Yeah.
Therapy hero.
邪魔だ
She's my favorite character from Bokuyaga. Yeah, he said Yamada.
Oh, he said Jamada. Actually, he said Jamada, which is don't get in my way. Or move.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Wow,
That is
you're really
not
not
what
letting this
you
guy get
said.
away.
そこをどけそこか
Damn, that was on cue to the music.
Oof.
Ding, and that was a little close because that one guy
So-
just kept touching.
Yeah.
Yay.
All the lesser beasts destroyed. The larger one flees at high speed. So we mentioned earlier that dimensional beasts disappear. They have a time limit in this world. This one has not yet disappeared. It's just gone off somewhere. So it's kind of worrying. Okay, by the way, you know, everyone's talking to each other, introducing themselves, lightly, kind of on their toes. Not being familiar with each other yet necessarily. Let's see.
Yeah, Deck, what's up?
Sorry. Nightingard kind of combined all three of this chapter, because it's a very similar chapter in all three, into one. But it's written from the perspective of the wing side, so I don't fully know what's going on. But it seems that we've kind of gotten some information from a very high-level global emergency. After that latest dimensional quake, the dimensional boundaries around the quote-unquote Dark Continent have stabilized, and a large fleet of unknown spaceships have appeared near Earth.
Oh no.
And meanwhile, Holland is remarking to himself, hey, these quakes must be the key.
The key?
The myth
what,
must be
Holland?
about to unfold again.
The myth? What myth,
Yes.
Holland?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes, what myth? Sumeragi asks with a blank stare on her face.
Oh no.
With that surprised look on her face.
Man, what the hell is happening? This is not here.
Oh, so you're wrong talking to Mei Ling? They're just having another Celestial being talk.
Yeah, this is
I would
just
need
another...
more context in the background to know which talk it is specifically. Sometimes we just won't know, Doc.
Arg.
There is no complete and concise entire walkthrough for Z2, unfortunately, because Vanguard really favors the Votom stuff. Which will be easier later once the Votom's routes are actually worth going through. But at this exact moment, gentle pain.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah.
So 00 show things.
Yeah.
Gundam Wing.
There's not enough context to know which conversation this is going on. Especially because they're talking to Hero and Duo. I think they're just talking about involving them in the conflict and seeing if they want to join the company, because they do join permanently at this point.
They probably are, yeah, just joining up, meeting up, and saying, hey, our goals actually align. You know, the Colony Gundams are kind of intending to create chaos on Earth in a sense to work against Oz. And, you know, that kind of runs semi-parallel to our own ideals as Celestial Being and Inkuga Nova.
Really? You guys are authorized to blow up your own Gundams? Yeah, that's right. We can do it right now.
Don't do that!
And he was all out. Yes.
Blow up the Gundam.
We can't do that yet anymore. We no longer have the spirits for it. What?
What?
What do you mean we left it in Alpha? Damn.
Damn. More explosion.
I will never forget my kill on Ginganam. It's with a detonated Gundam.
Blow up the kingdom?
Etched into Ron's memory forever.
It's Zero. It's Zero.
Zero Yui.
Zero Yui, sorry. Yeah, Zero over here, he just shows up. He's like, hey, we're the Black Knights.
Who is that mysterious masked man?
I get the implication here that Ryoma is probably angry about something. In
Probably.
very, very true to form.
They're pretty much saying they're gonna go now.
Yeah, I think they're
Bye.
they're discussing the events that are occurring in Area 11 currently. Probably
They have
giving
no
more
time
detail.
to play Space Hero when Area 11 needs saving.
Yeah. Probably, I imagine the Celestial Being team is curious about what's going on in Area 11 because, well, for one, Setsuna's trying to infiltrate the area and figure out what's going on and so on and so forth. And also just generally because we have to go here for Boatman's mission, which is which has ended up being helping out the Black Knights, right?
You must help.
And Shiraho's here because, well, he sends the wheels.
Kiriko's a mercenary. He'll go where for now, he's going where.
Yeah, he
goes-
vibes wherever he wants.
He goes with the Tokyo Drift calls him.
Very true. What happened to the rest of the world, Red Shoulders? Later.
Don't worry about it.
Later.
Listen,
So right now, as far as he knows, he's the last Red Shoulder.
yeah.
As they say, letto shoulder me.
Oh, they're talking about Crow. Oh, that's right, Crow. He did go down, didn't he?
Yeah, Crow a little bit exploded in the middle of the Axion Corporation, but it's fine.
He'll
works
get
for
over
them.
it.
They'll sort him out, maybe.
Hmm. I hope this doesn't affect his debt.
Well, he has to pay for the repairs.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
So anyways, Crow.
Well, speaking of Crow.
Yep. He wakes up, and he's confronted by
Hey, how's it going?
the witch and the ogre. And
That's
Esther's
just
like, hey, blow up the dimensional beasts. And Crow's like, I'm in a hospital bed. I got owned. My ass was destroyed by that massive dimensional beast. And Tria's like, yeah, so we actually know about that dimensional beast. It's not really an unknown. We saw it once before, about a year ago, for a couple minutes. And during those couple minutes, it blew up a whole city in West Texas. So,
Damn.
it's named Ortis, that little town. And, there's only one person that survived, Esther. And Tria tells him, hey, Axion Corporation calls that type of dimensional beast MD, short for Moby Dick. And Tria's like,
Shucks, Moby Dick.
and Tria's like, hey, if you kill that, we might give you 10G. And Crow's just like, yeah, you know what? I owe it some payback anyway. And he's told that despite all of his good efforts, the Brasta is very expensive. And actually, some bad news for you, Crow. Your debt, after all your good work and the repairs of the Brasta, your debt has increased. So,
Son of a bitch.
yeah. And
Oops.
Crow's like, well, it's gonna be pretty risky fighting that thing again with the Brasta. And Tria's like, hey, well, good news for you. So 99,000 G, yeah. Yeah. And Crow's like, it's gonna be dangerous taking the thing on again. And Tria's like, yeah, you haven't gotten its full power yet, though. It has features that aren't in the manual. I can't tell you what it is yet, though. And actually, to be honest, I haven't even figured out the quote-unquote VX drive system yet. It's a Roman numeral. The acronym is actually quintuple X. And it's probably going to be a lot of power once we, figure out how to work it, but we don't even know what the hell it is yet. We don't know where Carlos even got it from. Carlos gave it to her just so he could watch her squirm trying to figure it out. And he's annoying, Carlos, but Carlos did also turn Axion into the world-class corporation it is now. That may or may not do arms deals with terrorists. And now that Crow is known to be the Brasta's pilot, Carlos is going to be on him too. Probably exploit Crow and his desperate need for paying back his debt. And anyways, Crow tells Esther, hey, it's okay. I'm going to take down the MD, and I'm going to figure out the VX's secrets while I do it. It's a real big mess that Crow's landed himself in. Which, I mean, he was already in it, but he's further deepened it. And yeah, that's about the gist of this conversation that Crow's having from his hospital bed here.
Mate needs his
That's
heavy-duty boots to try and get unstuck in this quagmire he's in.
Moon Dwellers is my favorite game.
Wow.
Elsewhere in an office. Carlos is like, wow.
I can't believe
overjoyed.
he racked up so much debt so fast.
My secret contact. By the way, Sione's up there. He's talking to her. He's overjoyed. His contact was right about the big dimensional beast showing up, and he was really hoping to be surprised, because someone as ultra rich as he is usually, knows everything about what's going on in his life. It was no surprise for him. And Sione is in Lemonitia currently.
Lemon.
A country locked in a struggle for survival. And willing to do about, anything for help. And he's essentially using the country as his gopher to incite regional conflicts worldwide. And he tells Sienna, she may not be needed for much longer to keep stirring the pot. And his Project Vortex is going to alter the course of the world.
Ah, good, right, immediately, yes. More energy!
Dun-dun,
More
dun,
energy!
dun, 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 dun. Who's got the propellant tank right now?
Get her.
Get her.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say give it to Wing, but Getter needs it too.
Get her,
Get her done.
Needs it much more. Yeah.
Hey Ray, I hope you're ready to go to space and not have any of the units you care about. Haha!
Well, that'll do it today for everybody.
It's been 3 hours. You
has
said it'd be that
It has
long
been,
enough.
in fact, it's been 3 hours.
Yes, indeed. Oh, Mel,
Duck's gotta go.
Yeah?
characters you care about next time.
What characters?
I was lying.
I know.
You can't spoil that, Duck.
I don't know, maybe Ray will care. I won't.
I'll never tell.
I don't care until 13. Then I'll care.
Spooky.